Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the best 90 minutes on the internet. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Dion Green.
See, at the end of the day, when the smoke settles and all the battle is ended, you know that the man with the plan and the original tan will be here not only to look at the beautiful assholes of Asian women, but to look at Joel and say, yeah, motherfucker, stop looking at them fucking kids.
You know what? I have nothing else to say to that besides you should do that. Thank you, sir. That man chuckling in the background is the last Samoan pirate, Nik Udom.
I'm here to steal that booty.
Oh, that was simple yet effective, my brother.
Double entendre. So next week is the World Class Bullshitters 1-year anniversary extravaganza. It's going to be a hell of a show if the other bullshitters decide to show up. So if not, it's just going to be the three of us, and it's going to be awesome because we're the best three that have ever been on this show.
Baby, baby.
And Dustin will be out looking at a dick. That's okay, though. I can forgive that.
Wait, him being out or him looking at a dick? Like, which one?
Well, he's out looking at a dick, so it's
okay,
it's all-inclusive.
Right, the dick is what he's looking at.
Yeah,
gotcha.
And we don't... And on World Class Bullshitters, we're not showing dicks to look at, you know. The internet is full of dicks to look at.
Right.
Go look at them. Be happy. Just don't tell me about them. That's all I ask. Also, it's a Schlocktoberfest on the channel. And it was going strong, but we ran into a bunch of fucking roadblocks. Mainly a company called Viacom, who does not respect the fair use laws. So our review of Are You Afraid of the Dark versus Goosebumps is gone. And the top 10 Twilight Zone video is gone, which took me 5 days to edit and shit. So they're not there in the original form. Maybe I'll upload them somewhere else. But until then, just know that they were good. And if you got a problem with it, blame CBS. Take it out on the CW and Gilmore Girls and Supergirl and The Flash and all the other shitty shows. It's their fault. I'm just saying. But that's neither here nor there. Tonight's show is something different. It's something special. It's talking about Disney in a way we've never talked about Disney. They've gone full retard, and we're going to address it. But before we get into that, Christopher Littleton requested to be the Listener of the Week. So, Christopher Littleton, you are officially the Listener of the Week. Carry this honor with dignity and pride, and don't take no shit from anybody. But now it's time for the news, because next week it is irrelevant. Guys, what kind of news you got?
Well, big time. J.K. Rowling mentioned that the fucking movie she came out with, Fantastic Beasts and Where They Masturbate or whatever, that's going to be fucking 5 movies now. It was based on another book that she had written, it's a book in Harry Potter, and it became a fucking movie. And they're going to be fucking 5 movies of them now, which is like, okay, I didn't ask for that shit, so thanks but no thanks, J.K. Rowling.
I wish she was just J.K.ing, because this sounds fucking retarded, dude. I hate Harry Potter.
Well, I mean, like, I have no problem with Harry Potter, but this is just that whole universe thing, an expanded universe that's going on with every production company now. They all want, multiple and parallel and interdimensional universes so they can fuck us out of our money that we so rightfully work for.
Listen, bitch, you're not Marvel. Stop trying to do the Marvel thing. It works for one fucking franchise, Marvel, because, maybe they're a comic book company who's been doing this kind of shit in print form for almost 60 years now. Hello? It's not going to just fucking work for every fucking movie ever out there. Like, the worst one, I think, is going to be this, what's the one? The Universal Monsters universe. I think that sounds so fucking retarded.
Yeah, it is, but I think the idea I pitched to you, Jeff, about that whole thing would probably work the best.
Well, Nick, I think a lot of ideas you've pitched me would work better than the actual things, but you're not in Hollywood yet. That's why you're making this epic in the making strip club massacre, and you and Bob Clark are gonna change the fucking cinema landscape. But until then, we're stuck with this dumb shit, and I don't like it. Dion, are you gonna go see these movies?
Oh, see, I liked Harry Potter. I did, and I say it in past tense because I was in the 5th grade. I didn't fucking know any better. And then when I got to middle school and high school, I realized, oh yeah, Star Wars is way the fuck better. And then, oh yeah, these are fucking white teenagers in England. They probably can't take motherfuckers who murder people. So then, as I became a man, I realized, yeah, fucking Harry Potter's kind of fucking dumb. Let alone the fact that everyone in that universe is a fucking retard, right? They consistently suck each other's dicks, which is why shit keeps fucking happening. And then there's a fucking fantasy world of a woman who got turned down by her publicist 30 fucking times before someone almost didn't fucking publish the goddamn book. So essentially, once you think about it, Harry Potter is the fantasy version of fucking 50 Shades of Grey, and it pisses me off.
The line that stood out to me during that whole tirade is, when I became a man, I realized how fucking retarded Harry Potter was. I'm going to start describing everything. When I became a man, I realized how stupid X, Y, and Z is. Thank you, Dion. You've just enlightened my life again.
Well, can I see? This is what I do. This is what us. Not only do we come up with hilarious taglines to go on our videos, but we tell it like the fuck it is. Everyone loves Harry Potter, and they'll probably go see the movie, but then they fucking forget, like, you know what? This universe ain't exactly all that awesome.
It never was. It's just a bunch of, like you said, white British kids running around saying shit that sounds like fake Latin with a stick. Like, that's not cool.
That's all. There's a bunch of fucking white British kids for their butterbeer and their tea time and their crumpets, and nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody fucking cares. And the fact that when Alan Rickman died, people kept making these videos about, oh, he's most known for fucking Harry Potter. Well, no, he's not.
No.
It's Hans Gruber first, and whatever character he is in Die Hard, or Harry Potter, second.
No.
Not even second. He was fucking the voice of God in Dogma, which is something that was way more entertaining than his character. And like I said, you know, people like what they like. You know, I'm cool with that. You like dumb shit. You like dumb shit. I'm not going to judge you for it. Don't. Well, yeah, we probably should and will. But don't fucking carry it like, oh, you know, that was Alan Rickman's, you know, best. No, the fuck it wasn't. He was one half of the greatest action movie, one of the best overall movies, one of the only perfect movies of all time. There's no way in hell anyone would say, you know what, if I had to pick between Snape and fucking Hans Gruber, I pick Snape. Bullshit. If they tell you that, they're fucking full of shit or a commie.
Ooh, a commie. I like that. We're bringing that
back. Even then, Hans Gruber was way the fuck more menacing and more dangerous than Snape will ever be.
Oh, exact. Thank you.
And interesting.
No, that's true. That's true.
Well, I got some bad news. We're talking about dead guys. Dion, are you ready for this?
Emotionally, maybe not, but it depends on what the news is.
Well, sit down. I can hear you getting a beer. Be prepared for this one.
Let me open it first. My name is Dion and I'm getting my beer and I'm gonna sit down because my best friend might ruin my night. All right, go ahead.
Do you remember the show Martin?
Oh, don't do this to me. What happened? Oh shit! Wait, okay, tell me.
Tommy Ford, aka Tommy on Martin, has died.
Oh, are you serious? You're fucking with me.
No, he was age 52. He died today or yesterday.
Oh my god!
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, man. I didn't pull up his obituary because I didn't want to make you cry on air, but he's dead. He is no more.
God.
He ceases to be.
Damn it! God damn it! Cole finally did it. He fucking killed Tommy being an asshole. Cole, fuck you, Cole. How do you die?
Of all the characters to survive, Cole made it with his stupid floppy fucking hat and his shitty goatee. But Tommy, the cool one, is dead. The universe is not fair.
Of all the characters on Martin, like everyone else did kind of shitty stuff. Like Martin Lawrence was a crazy drug addict that kept sexually harassing his co-star. Tisha Bryant went on to do that weird show, My Wife and Kids, and kind of really didn't do anything after that. Pam was just known as Pam. Cole was in like really dumb 90s movies. And Tommy, you know, he just did his thing. He was on Martin. He was everyone's favorite character. And now he's made the ultimate sacrifice that clearly Martin Lawrence should be dead. Clearly.
If only it could have been Shanae.
Well, I mean, you look at the election, you look at this. I mean, yeah, the world is really going to shit, you know.
2016's been a kind of shitty year.
Yeah.
When Tommy from Martin is no more, I don't want to be either. Does anyone else have any better news?
Yeah, I do. Apparently, Star Wars producers fined $2 million for crushing Harrison Ford's leg.
Good. They should pay me $2 million for ruining my fucking life.
Seriously. They should pay everybody $2 million for ruining.
I'm really upset over Tommy dying for Martin, and I'm not going to get over it for minutes. So it's 8:55 right now. By 9 o'clock, I should be good. Tell me more about this fucking Star Wars thing, Nick.
Well, apparently, they when they first made the Millennium Falcon in the first movie, it was just like, some pulleys and some rope and some twine and a stagehand, and they were pulling it up, and that's how it was done. This one, J.J. Abrams was like, no, we're making a fully functioned hydraulic space door. And that was the problem. It worked too well, and it crushed his fucking leg.
So who's to blame? Harrison Ford for being old as fuck, or J.J. Abrams for being a fuck?
J.J. Abrams for being a fuck.
All right, cool. I want to blame him for everything, but Harrison Ford, you're not exactly innocent anymore, man. Since 2008, you've been a piece of shit.
How is this?
Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, yeah, and then he's going to do part 5 as well, so...
Shut the fuck up.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
It's going to happen, and I'm not going to go see it. This will be the first
I'm going to do everything in my power to sabotage this fucking movie. It's like, just leave Indy alone. He fucking stopped the Nazis from getting the fucking Ark. He saved a village in fucking India, the second country no one cares about. Okay? and then he fucking stopped the goddamn Nazis again from getting the fucking chalice that Jesus got drunk on and fucked that one chick in. So, leave him alone. He's done enough for humanity. God damn it.
Dion, one thing, you can't do everything in your power, though. You have a child to think of. I'll sacrifice.
I know, man, but see, I look at his face, though. I look at his face, and I see little D2 looking back at me, and I think, should I be around in his life, or should I give him a moment where he says, you know what, my dad died for what he believed in, and he protected me from Indiana Jones 5. And that's a future I want to be a part of. So, I'll mull it over, but I'm doing this for him, Jeff. I'm doing this for him, for all of pop culture. You'll thank me.
Your kid is my hero and inspiration. Would you like to hear about another hero, guys?
Yes, I would.
He's a man by the name of Rob Liefeld. If you don't know the name instantly, you may know his greatest creation, Deadpool. And Rob Liefeld is one of the few people in the entertainment industry who are actively fighting against the cancer known as the SJW cult. So today on Twitter, 2 days ago on Twitter, some, blowhard critic was going on and on about how it's whitewashing to make Iron Fist white, even though he's always been white. And they say it's racist. And
his name's fucking
shit.
Danny Rand. Does that sound like a fucking Asian name to you, assholes?
Look at Dion. When you're talking to these SJW critics, in quotation marks, you're dealing with people that know dick. Like, we're talking... not Dustin level dick. We're talking like dick as a nada nothing. They know nothing. You are a fucking scourge on the pop culture world. Just because you write a blog, bro, doesn't mean your voice matters. I'll tell that to anyone. If you're not informed, your opinion doesn't matter. Well, I think this. Do you know about this? No, not really. Then shut the fuck up. So anyway, these SJW dick faces were attacking Rob Liefeld on Twitter for his comments, and Rob Liefeld fucking smoked him. He put him down. He told him the truth. He didn't even smoke him with put-downs. Let me take that back. He smoked him with the fucking truth. He told them that Iron Fist has always been white, and that the book is kind of about these Asian monks accepting this white guy and teaching him their ways. So it is a book about racial diversity, but not all racial diversity is against blacks and Asian people. Like, I think it's safe to say everybody likes Asian people. There's not, the Koreans are a little scary, but...
The northern ones are scary. The southern ones... they have K-pop, and I can kind of, I can get on board with that. I'll forgive.
But they also gave us Jake, and Jake's scary.
That's a good point. He's one big, scary, fucking Korean half-bred motherfucker.
Yeah,
He's got pretty eyes though, so I'll give him that shit. No homo, bro. No homo.
He makes me seem tame by comparison, but that's cool.
That's a good point.
No, but Rob Liefeld, I think you are an okay artist. You've gotten better over time, but some of the old drawings definitely deserve their place in infamy. But it's good that people like you are, you have a certain level of knowledge, and you have a certain level of status, and that you're using your knowledge and your status to shoot these motherfuckers in the foot. So Rob Liefeld, this is literally the only time I'll ever say this. Thank you for being you.
Thank you for being our friend. Do.
Back
Now,
again.
some comics.
Fuck those SJW people.
Yeah.
God
I think. Oh, I've been joining these Facebook groups about anti-SJWs. So I'm gonna, tell them about our show. Maybe they'll listen in, and we'll get 5 more subscribers, and then 20 more will leave.
Oh,
no, I love our subscribers. We got some really good ones. We'll get to the kissing the fans' ass later in the show, but some of our regulars have gotten some really awesome comments this week. So, if you're a regular, we're gonna say your name on the air. So stay tuned. So, do you guys have anything else you would like to add?
I got one more thing. Apparently, and again, take this with a giant grain of salt. There is
how giant?
About the size of one of the dicks that Dustin looks at.
Oh shit!
So apparently, that's a lot of salt. That's a lot.
That is a lot of salt. That is a lot of salt.
Salt that you can melt in your mouth. But anyway, so apparently there is a Green Ranger show in the works. Now I say grain of salt because the person who said this is the very interesting but incredibly attention-seeking Jason David Frank. If you don't know the name, that's the guy of the original Green Ranger. He was saying that he was kind of disappointed that they're, again, I highly doubt that Saban has given him all the ins and outs of the fucking movie because he knows that Jason David Frank fucking runs his mouth on the internet too fucking much. But he was saying that he was disappointed there wasn't a Green Ranger that he knows of appearance in the movie, and that he was in talks with Saban, and that there was probably going to be a spinoff show exclusively focusing on the Green Ranger. Now, like I said, fucking David Frank, he runs his mouth all the time talking about his dojo and trying to break world records, breaking boards, jumping out of planes. That's not a joke. He actually fucking did that. Trying to call out CM Punk. He just is a fucking character, and that's me being nice. So again, I'd be interested in the Green Ranger show. I'm worried about the Power Rangers movie as is, but if it's not in the movie, wait till the fucking sequel, bro. Just wait till the fucking sequel.
We'll see.
I wanted to ask you. Go ahead, Nick.
We'll see. I watched the trailer a couple of times, and it looks exactly like a Transformers movie. Exactly. Like somebody watched every single Michael Bay movie and was like, this is how you make a really good movie. This is exactly what a real good movie is, and copied that exact formula and the lighting and the framing and this, that, and the other, and just made that.
I was going to ask you what you thought of the trailer. I think it looks like absolute horse shit, and you can hear me ramble on for 10 minutes over on the channel. It's titled Power Ranger Trailer Rant. It's got a lot of hate, but tough shit. That's how I feel. What'd you guys think of it, though? Because I haven't talked to you since the trailer dropped and I made that video.
It looks like fucking Twilight with action in it. And I don't like I fucking hate movies with fucking high schoolers or less in it. I am never going to fucking believe that a goddamn high schooler has the ability to stop me if I decide to go on a rampage and start killing motherfuckers. I don't believe that. Even fucking so. At this point, they try to make it look like the symbiote from Spider-Man #1. #2, it's a bunch of fucking high schoolers who start getting fucking powers. It's like I'm watching the beginning of Spider-Man again, where he's like jumping the buildings and stuff, and he's like, I'm gonna jump, but this time we got a random black guy saying, don't fucking jump, man, and then he fucking jumps, and I'm like, I don't, this is bullshit, and it pissed me off because as far as like the shots and stuff, it looks like it could be a legit, cinematography-wise, a legit movie about Power Rangers because Power Rangers was so campy, but then it's like, oh yeah, every character looks and then the bitch cuts her hair. I'm just like, I don't need to see you become an adult. I went through that. I know what it's like. Stop fucking making fuck high schoolers, goddammit. Jesus Christ. And then he's it's moving up his body like the fucking silver shit in the Matrix, and the white dude's just like, oh fuck, man. I'm just like, god damn it. Ridiculous.
I love how you're the angrier version of me. I've been saying that for years, but you've just fucking proven my theory correct. Well, I hate this fucking thing. It looks like Chronicle. You guys keep saying Transformers and Spider-Man. This is Chronicle meets Transformers meets bullshit meets Twilight. Oh, remember how Angel Grove used to be a nice, luscious Southern California city by a beach? Oh no, we're in North Northwest Washington, and it's fucking angsty and gray. We're gonna listen to a Nirvana album and blow our fucking brains out by the end of this movie. This is so fucking dumb.
And why are the kids all in detention? I don't remember them being.
Thank you. I was gonna ask you guys. I'm like, did anyone else have a problem with the detention thing? That looks so fucking dumb. Oh,
Breakfast Club.
Popular girl. I'm in detention. Popular bitches get in detention. Sabin. Thanks.
Chris Sabin, the wrestler.
Yeah, because like it shows like the most angstiest kids ever. It's like, we're all in detention. We hate life. This sucks. I'm so angry. I'm 16 years old. Life sucks. Like, no, fuck you.
It sounds like our comment section on that video.
Oh God, anybody who's not 25 or older doesn't get it. And I mean, if you're a young kid and you're in your teens and you see this and it's a good movie, go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, just go fuck yourself.
I like that we're a little meaner tonight. I mean, we're building up for the 1 year anniversary. We'll give you guys the best of us, but tonight we're in dick mode. Like,
because
everything.
like we had the Power Rangers trailer drop. We had the Rogue One trailer drop. We had the John Wick trailer drop. A lot of things happened in this last week, and all these kids are like dick hard for fucking Power Rangers. Like, no, this is not Power Rangers. Watch the campy first Power Rangers on Netflix or wherever you can find it. That's Power Rangers. That's what that is.
Plus,
Even the movie they made was a little campy as well, but it was still good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Plus, it's like the thing that pisses me off, right? Is like, you know what? I leave the kids gain abilities to save the world bullshit for shitty TV shows. Like, that's what Power Rangers was. You made a movie, which means you made this movie for the people who watched fucking Power Rangers. Make them adults. Make them random people. Make them people who, that was what was so awesome about Power Rangers, was that they were ordinary kids. Yeah, they were kids, but, that was to get to us. They were ordinary kids who were good kids, who weren't necessarily, better than a lot of other kids, but they became Power Rangers and became extraordinary. I'm tired of seeing this fucking coming of age bullshit, where it's like, hey, we got the token black guy, but he's really good at fucking school. And it's like, God. Like,
that sounds like a rap song. We got the token black guy, but
that's what I was saying, man. It's like so dumb. Like, they try to make it hip and cool, and they're kids, man. They got powers, and now the fucking morphers make them jump across canyons, bro. And it's like, just make one dude fucking got fired from the gas station. Make one dude who, has a pretty good job. Make one chick, she just graduated college and is a sorority girl who really likes to fuck black guys. I don't know. Fucking make them actual people. I don't need to see them come of age. Like, God, I hate that shit, man.
Here's the thing. Power Rangers is firmly planted in the 90s. It's fucking done.
Oh, no, it is. And I agree with you with this is made for people who've watched the Power Rangers and who grew up with them. Like, this is made for nobody else but those people. And to try to introduce them to a younger audience is dumb, because all this is going to do is that if this is successful, it's just going to spawn another generation of people who kind of like this stuff, and they're going to make a TV show out of it, and then do another movie, and then more TV shows, and then another movie, and then more TV shows. It's going to be a fucking thing.
And look it, like you keep saying about the people 25 and older. Look it, if you're a little kid or you're a teenager and you listen to this show, you have good taste.
Thank
but
you.
if you
Yes,
think
thank
the
you for
Power
that.
Rangers trailer looks amazing, you really need to ask yourself what you're doing on this channel, because we are not the channel for you.
No. If you are listening to this right now and you are younger than 25, here's what you do: watch the first 3 episodes of the original '90s Power Rangers. Do that for me. Find it.
Yeah.
It's somewhere. Download it illegally. I don't fucking care. Find it and watch it, and then write a comment in this podcast.
It's on Netflix. There's no excuse. If you can't afford Netflix, I understand. It's on YouTube somewhere. But if you have Netflix, just type in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And it's funny, for as popular as they claim all the Power Ranger seasons are, the only ones that are on Netflix are the original Mighty Morphin. That's like the fucking cultural icon of the Power Rangers. Like, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was huge. Zeo, no. Turbo, no. In Space, no. And ever since then, it's been a fucking joke. Like, the Power Rangers since the 90s have been like Z-level children. Well, not Z. They're like 7th-rate children's entertainment. They're always behind the superhero. Before, Power Rangers were these superheroes. Now they're behind the superheroes. They're behind the old Star Wars. They're behind all that shit. Power Rangers is like behind Ninja Turtles. It's behind everything.
It is.
And to act like Power Rangers have been this huge mainstay of an entertainment this entire time is wrong and stupid. You're like, okay, I lived through this shit. Anybody that's going to know, it's going to be me. Not some 12-year-old that read a Wikipedia page and went on IMDb and listened to other people. Because here's the thing, people. The internet's a fucking echo chamber. Most of the opinions you have are the opinions you've picked up from other people, and you guys bounce them off each other constantly, and you make that seem like it's the truth. But it's not the truth. It's just one opinion that gets repeated a bunch.
Not only that, if you are under 25 or over, and you're like, oh man, it's just, and that's the argument that pisses me off to no end. Well, it's just a movie, bro. If you want to watch just a movie about teenagers getting powers, all that shit, watch the Power Rangers that are out now. Watch Dino Thunder and Cut Liquor and Power Rangers.
Hold on.
Power Rangers Anal Force. Watch that TV show.
Where are those TV shows, goddammit? I want to watch
Only
those.
on Pornhub.
Well, what can I say, man? You know, I think we should create our own version of Power Rangers. Adi Shakur did it. Let's just make our own fucking Power Rangers Anal Force. Pow, gloop.
Dion, will you be the Black Ranger?
Obviously. Who else is going to do it?
All right, cool. I'll be the Red Ranger. Nick, you can be the Green Ranger.
Awesome.
Dan will be the Blue Ranger. Phil will be the Pink Ranger and the Yellow Ranger. And Joel will be Zordon.
Because he's old.
Because he's old as fuck. And it's funny how you get these big celebrities like Bryan Cranston and Bill Hader. Well, is Bill Hader a big celebrity?
Now he is, for sure.
Is he B-list? I don't think he's A-list. Is he A-list?
No,
him.
He's a B-plus player for sure.
All right, he's the Daniel Bryan of Hollywood. Bill Hader, I like you, man. I think you're funny. I don't really care about any of your political views. That goes for every actor in the world. Like, Robert Downey Jr., you've gone down 6 rungs on my totem pole of respect because that stupid video you made about voting for Hillary Clinton. Like,
no celebrity should get into politics. I'm sorry, just don't voice your opinion. Don't make a video. Don't make a tweet, Vine, an Instagram, anything. Just don't fucking do it.
I literally don't care. You're a high-paid puppet. Just say what's on the piece of paper and just
no. All those actors are meat puppets. That's exactly what they are. They're fucking meat puppets. You were fucking overpaid for for playing pretend, in front of the camera. That's exactly what you fucking do.
And that's not downplaying what they do. I think Robert Downey Jr. does a good job. I think all the Avengers do a good job. But to try to dupe people into believing a certain agenda that's really not good for them because you're the fucking Avengers. Look, you can save the world from the Chitauri, you can save the world from Ultron, and you can save the universe from Thanos. But you can't do shit in real life. You're all fictional characters. You're fake. The only one I'd ever listen to would be a topless Scarlett Johansson, and that's for a completely different story for another episode. We are bitching about the Power Rangers. It looks like a shit trailer. It's going to be a shit movie. Am I really going to see it? Probably not. Unless we get, 500 comments or something. If we get a video between now and then that gets 500 likes, I don't care what video it is, I'll go see the movie. But since that won't happen, I'm not going to go see the fucking movie.
No. If we get 500 more subscribers, then we might do it.
There you go. If we can get from 1949 to 2,449, isn't that it? No, 200. Yeah.
Yeah, that
then
is.
We're good. Then we're good. My math skills are better than I thought. I was gonna do a quick read through of some of these negative comments, but then I realized they're mostly positive comments and 13 dickheads who gave it a thumbs down. So let's move on from the Power Rangers. We got plenty more to bitch about tonight. A lot to bitch about. Let's talk about something fun. You guys want to do something fun?
Fuck to the yeah.
Wait, hold on. What are we going to talk about next? Because I want to talk about the Lethal Weapon TV show that I've been watching and kind of
Fine, Nick,
grinding.
Take the fun out of my life for 10 more minutes and tell us about this abomination known as Lethal Weapon on Fox.
That was creepy. Don't fucking do that again. That was creepy.
I'm sorry.
God. Well, I watched the first 3 episodes of this show against you guys' better judgment and mine. And I was like, no, it can't be that bad. It's just a TV show. No, it is that fucking bad. It is that fucking bad. Roger Murtaugh is played by Damian Wayans, and it literally starts out with him in bed with his wife. He's wearing a fucking Apple Watch. Product placement. And it's constantly now monitoring his heart rate because apparently he had a heart attack when she had a kid while he was in the hospital. That's the story. And he has this nice scar on his chest and everything. So he goes back to work 20 years after the fact.
You've already lost me.
Yeah, 20 years after the fact.
Wait, are you serious?
No, I'm serious. Like, apparently it's been a long time. Like, at least 10 to 20 years after the fact, he's going back to work as a detective in the police station. Like, that's what's happening. And he just like rolls in. Everyone's like, oh, and everyone's comment to him is like, oh, we thought you died. That's everybody's comment to him.
Who
Now,
that?
I didn't, and I don't care. Martin Riggs is played by Clayne Crawford.
Who the fuck is that?
Clayne Crawford is a white guy who's done a few things. I don't really know of anything important that he's done. Let's see here.
It's a nice way of saying it doesn't exist.
He was in A Walk to Remember and Swim Fan, if that means anything.
Erica Christensen is more notable than him, but okay.
He was in Smokin' Aces 2, Assassin's Ball.
Wasn't the sequel... Josh Hartnett in number 1?
No, it wasn't Josh Hartnett. That was fucking the other white dude that everyone likes apparently a lot.
Wait, Josh Hartnett was not in Smokin' Aces.
No, you're thinking Ryan Reynolds.
Smokin' Aces was Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Ryan Reynolds, Ray Liotta, and kind of chubby Alicia Keys.
That's a good look, though.
It really is.
No, I'm thinking of Lucky Number 11.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
That movie looked like the shit when I was in high school, and I never watched it.
Isn't Morgan Freeman in that or some shit?
Yeah, Morgan Freeman and
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
It is a really good movie, but it's one of those you have to sit down and watch it because there's so many moving parts, and it's it has a wrap around to the beginning, and it's really good. You have to actually sit down and like pay attention to it. It's very nice. It's way the hell better than this fucking TV show. Yeah, so Clayne Crawford is Martin Riggs, and like one of the first things you see is that he's chasing the bad guys down this dirt road, and he gets a call from his wife. She's like, "Oh, I'm going in to give birth. Like my water broke, and I'm going to drive to the hospital." So you see him, he's all happy. He gets out of the truck. He's taking the bad guys. He takes out his Barrett 50 cal gun and shoots the bad guys from a mile away. And then the next scene is him going to the hospital, but it sucks because his wife got fucking run over by a garbage truck, and she's dead, and so is the kid.
I hope they said garbage day when they ran her over. Huh? No! Wife is dead.
Garbage day. And
dump that in.
And I actually, like the first time you see them together is Murtaugh is at a hostage situation in a bank, and Riggs just walks in with like pizzas, and he doesn't like, and the way they play his whole like I want to kill myself thing is really fun. It's not even dark. It's just they do it a lot, and it's very like blatant. It's not because the way it was done in the movies was just like, yeah, he's crazy and he's probably going to kill himself, but this guy's just like. He's just a little bitch. He's like crying for help. It's like when you cut your wrist across it of down. Like that's how it is.
You know who enjoys this show?
Who?
Joel.
Yeah.
And then the minute you said it with that hurt feeling in your voice, I was like, "Fucking Joel."
No, because
I have no proof that Joel likes this show. I'm just guessing that he would find that pizza scene funny.
I mean, I get what's going on, but it's just like this. Everything's on the surface, and it's just all in your face all the time. Nothing subtle, and they have to become partners in like the first 5 episodes. They're just not going to work, and I don't care. I don't like them. I mean, Damian Wayans is Damian Wayans. He's trying not to play Damian Wayans, but he is Damian Wayans, and he's too young to be too old for this shit. No, really, he is because like I've seen the movies. I love the movies, and Danny Glover he looked too old for this shit. But Martin Wayans is not too old for this shit.
Wait, is it Martin or Damon Wayans?
Damon, sorry, Damon Wayans.
Who's Martin Wayans?
I'm getting confused.
When weren't you confused?
I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah, Damon Wayans is not too old for this shit, and it's just you can't play that. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. Like both the guys seem about the same age. It's weird. Like this
sounds so boring.
Yeah, because I mean, even the cases they're on are not that interesting, nor are they that fun to watch them solve. Because like you as a viewer can solve them pretty fucking quickly.
Oh, God damn it!
Yeah, it's not challenging at all. It's like, oh no, you know exactly who fucking kidnapped the girl or killed the guy or who's got the drugs. Like you know.
Who gave the rim job?
Who gave the rim job? Yeah, it's dumb and it's stupid and it's probably gonna get 5 more seasons.
Well, I won't watch it out of protest and the fact that I watch nothing on Fox.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not watch it
Most
either.
people don't.
I feel like I should be watching that Son of Zorn show, but I have a life.
It looked funny. It didn't interest me enough to go see it. Hillary watched it. She said it was kind of very meh.
Well, you know my bias against Jason Sudeikis, so
He is very. I admit he is very overrated.
he was good in We're the Millers, but I can't think of another Jason Sudeikis performance I genuinely like. Smitty from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Old Fashioned Oregon.
Yeah, I keep forgetting he was Smitty.
I love when they try to push him out of the car, and then he's like, "I'll just get out of the car." And I think Frank gives him the finger or something.
Oh Lord!
God, that's a great show. Where the fuck is the next season of that?
I'm kind of actually glad that they're taking a minute because I need to fucking catch up.
Oh, I catch up. I gotta say this though, that last season kind of sucked.
Hillary was telling me that it wasn't as like constantly balls to the walls as every other episode is. So I'm hoping they're not. Based on that, I'm hoping they're not losing their touch, man.
They are. I hate to throw this idea out there, but I think they're becoming too socially conscious, and they're afraid to offend people, so they're really taming the show. And if that's the case, I'll stop watching it, because I watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia for the crude, lewd, offensive humor, you know? Talking about banging baby dudes and blowing up cars and waterboarding people and just all this terrible shit they do to people. That's the charm of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I don't care that the gang in real life took some gay kid to prom to promote, social unity. Like, that's nice. Don't promote that. Like, do it secretly, and then make your show the same it always is, because you wouldn't be anywhere if you didn't do the show a certain way. I hate when people get famous and then change. Right.
Like, just ride the wave. If you can't stay on the wave, then don't fucking try and change and adapt. If you that was what was so great about Always Sunny, is that it was showing how silly some of that shit was.
Yeah, like when Charlie faked having cancer.
Yeah.
Or his mom faked having cancer.
Or the whole fucking when Charlie Goes to America all over everyone's ass. Like they were making fun of the Truth commercials. Like that was what was so goddamn funny. It was like they're probably all actors who probably fucking smoke.
Yeah. God, I can't wait to do an It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia video.
I know. It's gonna be fucking great.
One day. Well, it's time for the great pop culture debate. Tonight's debate comes from me, so you know it's going to be good. But in all honesty, if you have an idea for a debate, tell us down in the comments section below, or shoot us an email at worldclassbs@mail.com. The best mail.
Get Kim.
Next week, we're just going to put it out there. The debate is going to be a long game of fuck, marry, kill. We've already discussed that for our 1-year anniversary. So, look, if tonight's world-class bullshitters seem slightly different, it's because shit's been happening, and we're pissed off at entertainment, people we know, YouTube. So, tonight's going to be, like I said, the dick mode of world-class bullshitters. Next week's going to be like the horny mode of world-class bullshitters. We're going to talk about pussy for 2 hours straight. If you can't, if grabbing you by the pussy is too much to handle, just tune out next week.
Just the way you said that. My butthole puckered up when you said that. I was like, ugh.
No, all honesty, I'll tell you know what, if you need a trigger warning, go fuck yourself. But if you really
We don't do that shit here. We fucking let me tell you something. I'm gonna get Jaden Smith on this motherfucker. Listen up here.
Shit.
Internet. Listen to me. First of all, you want to fucking send us ideas for a pop culture debate? Send it on Twitter. Secondly, we don't do fucking trigger warnings here. And I'm probably the most liberal guy on the bullshitters. And even I'm like, that's fucking stupid, okay? We power the show on your buttholes getting so puckered up, everyone in the room with you is uncomfortable. So I'll tell you what, my little butthole got puckered up there when he said grab by the pussy. See, I can't even say it. But I'll tell you what, if you're fucking worried about that happening, next week, we're all about that puckered butthole, bro.
We're gonna go balls to the wall, and we're gonna go America all over your ass. Land of the free, home of the Whopper. We're gonna fucking do shit right, okay? We're gonna make next week's episode balls to the wall insanity. You know, we've been waiting 1 year to do a 1 year anniversary show, so you know it's gonna be fucking crazy. Imagine not fucking for a whole solid year. Just imagine how tough that would be.
Imagine how much jizz you have like just stored up just to let loose on the world.
Carry your balls in a bucket. Like you're just so ready.
A fucking wheelbarrow.
That's everyone. We got a year's worth of blue balls, and we're just gonna come all over your ears. Not literally, promise. I swear that's rape. We won't do that. But okay, you know what? Fuck it. It's time for the great pop culture debate. This week's debate is pitch a live-action version of an animated film that won't suck. So I said film, but it can be an animated TV show, whatever. But it's got to be a live-action version of something animated. So they did it with Ninja Turtles. Technically, it's the comic book, but either way, you can use that. It sucked. They've done it with the 101 Dalmatians, and we'll get more into Disney going full retard later on. That's tonight's main feature. But we're going to talk about something fun. We're going to try to pitch some live-action adaptations of animation. So, Dion, you were threatening me with a good time in the Facebook chat earlier today. Would you like to go first?
Well, I'd go first. So, what I came about, I was thinking I had a lot of shows. I was thinking back to animes that I've watched, thinking back to TV shows, anime TV shows that I've watched, you know, anime movies, all that good shit. But then it hit me, something simple, something done, but not in this particular way. The first thing that, well, not the first, obviously, but maybe the seventh or eighth thing that popped in my head, and it made the most sense. And I said to myself, self, you just won this pop culture debate. Why? Because the animated feature that I'm going to pitch to you is a live action version of one of the greatest television series of all time.
The Simpsons?
No. Fuck you.
Oh.
Batman Beyond.
God damn, that sounds cool.
So, obviously, for those of you who don't know, if you live under a rock, stay under that rock. I want you to get crushed and die because you don't deserve to see this. So Batman Beyond, obviously, this is a world that's in the future. Bruce Wayne has become so old and decrepit that he cannot carry the mantle of Batman. He, in the end, turns to a young, troubled boy who has a lot of potential named Terry McGinnis. Terry McGinnis eventually, long story short, becomes Batman, but he uses a futuristic, high-tech version of the Batsuit. A Batsuit that doesn't have a cape, but it can fly, has rocket boots. It gives him augmented strength. He has a new and improved Batmobile that also flies. The cowl has X-ray vision and infrared vision. And the villains he faces, Inc., the new Joker Squad, a brand new and reincarnated Mr. Freeze, is fucking amazing. And in this movie, I would not do an origin story. What I will pitch to you is this is Terry McGinnis within year 2 or 3 of being Batman. He's grown accustomed to the training. He's grown accustomed to hearing Bruce Wayne in his ear from the Batcave. But this is the movie where Terry McGinnis is having second thoughts. And in this movie, the villain that he's going to face, I had a lot of time thinking about it. I couldn't really come to one, so I just said, fuck it. And I just made it to where it was going to be, the government is, I think it was an episode where they were testing on villains, and they gave them random superpowers, and they broke out, and they were terrorizing Gotham City, and that would be the movie. But he's on the verge of quitting and you can make it his girlfriend, his friend, or even make it to where Bruce Wayne is attacking the Batcave. But anyway, some villain does something incredibly bad to someone that he cares about. And in this movie, you are going to see Terry McGinnis with the new Batsuit be pushed so close to the edge that he almost kills someone. And in that moment, he realizes that there has to be a Batman. There has to be someone in Gotham City, not just on Gotham City, but in the world who is willing to go that close and has the ability to pull themselves back. And in this movie, you're going to see an actual hardcore suit, not Iron Man-esque, but I'd say more Guyver-esque version of the bat suit. You'll see the red bat symbol. You'll see a clouded, cowl, and he'll be able to talk. You'll hear the voice. It'll be very futuristic. Some kind of in my world, a Blade Runner version of Gotham City without all the mundane wide shots and too many fucking buildings, but a futuristic version of Gotham City, and it would be fucking amazing.
I don't even want to go now because that was fucking great. Can I pitch something though for your idea?
Yes.
Can we have Kevin Conroy just play old man Bruce Wayne and make?
Oh, you're a fucking genius.
Because I can't imagine anyone else going, Terry, blah blah blah. You got to come back here. You know, power down the suit. It's got to be Kevin Conroy. It can't be anybody else. That voice is synonymous with old man Bruce.
Dude, you are the fucking man. That's because I was thinking Val Kilmer because of all the Batman. I really liked his voice as Batman. I could see an old Val Kilmer, but Kevin Conroy kicks that idea.
An old fat Val Kilmer, just
an even fatter Val Kilmer than what he is now. But
I'll play around. Like, no, he can't even walk around. He's got to get a fucking hover around.
Can we write it?
Like, oh god damn it!
He'd be like, did you guys see MacGruber?
We got to write it into the script where he hurt himself playing volleyball, and that's why Bruce Wayne is in the Batcave permanently. Like, he broke his hip in a really gay charged hug with Tom Cruise.
Really? And fucking an old Tom Cruise can be the King of Hearts for the fucking Joker gang.
I'm there. I'm so there.
But no, Kevin Conroy is the voice. You just made it all the better, man. All the better.
Nick, what do you got?
Oh, mine is nowhere near that good at all. Mine's fucking mundane compared to that shit. There was an old cartoon I used to watch, only one season of. It's called Clone High.
I remember that show.
Yeah, I have it on DVD. Clone High was a cartoon that MTV did where the government had made the small town and the small high school where the kids were, let's see. It was Abraham Lincoln, Abe, Joan of Arc, Gandhi, JFK, and Cleopatra. Now, Abe, Joan of Arc, and Gandhi were like the nerdy kids and, the awkward ones.
Oh, JFK, fuck, I remember this show. Yeah,
JFK was like the quarterback, the quarterback football player. Cleopatra was like the head. Cleopatra was the head cheerleader. No, just hilarious. The Cleopatra was a head cheerleader, and Abe kept trying to get with Cleopatra. Joan of Arc, like, I don't know. I really loved that cartoon, and I really wish it would come back. And I would love to see a live action version of that movie. Basically, what I would want is like, like a few days before prom, you have the whole thing, like like the sun's coming down, people are getting ready, they're doing up the gym and everything, selling tickets, and it's the whole thing of like Abe trying to ask Cleopatra to prom, and JFK is like all about beating the shit out of him, and Gandhi's a really happy really peaceful guy. He's like, no man, just don't worry about it, it's in your destiny or some bullshit like that, whatever Gandhi would say. But obviously Joan of Arc really has the hots for Abe because that's how that shit goes. You have your normal teen drama bullshit and things like that. And all of a sudden, the government's facility gets shut down, at some point, mid-prom. And they have to, erase all the evidence of said high school and said town and everything, which means, firebombing the whole fucking place. So, at some point, there's going to be, running and screaming and them trying to get out and into the real world and discovering that what they've been living and what they've been doing for the past, 16, 17 years is a lie. And the people they look like have died long ago, and they're just some government experiment.
That's not mundane at all. That sounds.
That's actually that'd be a mindfuck of a movie, dude.
Because imagine seeing all these people like that, but they're like these angsty high school kids. Imagine a John Hughes movie, but like this.
Right.
Also with a dash of government conspiracy, on top of that.
I'd totally watch that, man. That actually sounds pretty fucking interesting.
Yeah. Oh no. I mean, I love the shit of the cartoon. It only had 13 episodes, and I thought it was amazing, but it got shit canned because of India.
Oh.
Yeah, I swear to God, they got pissed off at the Gandhi character getting beat up by one of the white characters on a cartoon show, and they protested at MTV India, and they fucking mobbed them and said, if you don't take this cartoon down, we're going to suspend your license of broadcasting in India.
There's an MTV India, and MTV gives a shit about it.
Talk about a fucking
Fuck,
company
man.
that fucking bows to the whims of the people who fucking watch it. Fucking MTV.
I'm offended that E shows nothing but Kardashian marathons. I'm gonna make sure they don't air E in Ohio. Fuck you guys. Let's see what that power gives me or brings me. Whatever the fuck. It's just retarded. I can't believe a show got canceled because a couple uppity Indian people got upset. It's a fucking joke. What are you guys, Muslims? It's not Muhammad.
Over a cartoon. A cartoon.
People get way too out of whack with this shit nowadays. It's just it's humor. It's humor. Maybe it's not your type of humor. You know what? I hate Seinfeld. Do I want to kill all those people? No. It's just a stupid show, shitty show. But if you like it, watch it and don't talk to me about it.
Well, the creators of the show still talk about it to this day about making it, come back again. And I would love for them to either continue it or redo it entirely. I mean, I'm fine with that. I would just love to see it again.
Well, you know what we're going to do right now? Almost 2,000 of you world-class bullshitters fans. Get on Twitter, tweet at MTV, tell them we want to
tweet it. No,
tweet
it Bill Lawrence. Tweet at Bill Lawrence.
There you go. If they get 2,000 tweets instantly, and make sure you link us in there, say, at world-class bullshitter sent me, Bill Lawrence will be like, what is this? What is this movement? And he'll hear this show, and he'll realize how offensive we are, and nothing will come of it. But you guys will have tried. You have tried really hard.
Also, all the Clone High episodes are on YouTube to watch for free, so look them up, watch them, enjoy them. If you don't enjoy them, I don't fucking care. I don't want to hear about it. Just watch them.
I know how I'm spending my weekend. Drunk. All right, well, I guess I'll close it out since there's only 3 of us here tonight. So, mine is kind of obscure, but kind of still in the mainstream. So, sometimes limited animation can really ruin a film and turn a lot of people off to it. So tonight I'm going with a film that has an awesome premise, looks like shit, but has a lot of tits and bush. And that film is Heavy Metal. Have you guys seen Heavy Metal?
That bush, bro, that bush.
I actually have not ever seen Heavy Metal.
Neither have I. I've never seen Heavy Metal.
Oh my god, how am I alone?
Hillary has been trying to get me to watch a movie for years. I just haven't done it.
Dion, you'll like it. It's on Crackle for free.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I got Crackle on my PS4. Just download it and watch it. There's a sequel.
Oh, man, I already got Crackle.
Metal.
That's usually how I watch Pineapple Express.
Well, there you go. You should watch Heavy Metal. It's on there right the fuck now. So, for those of you who have not seen it, Heavy Metal is a 1980s animated fantasy film adapted from the magazine of the same name, which is in turn an American translation of a French magazine called Metal Hurlant. It's a comic book, essentially. It's just a comic book magazine with a lot of fantasy and tits and gore and blood, and if you're a teenager, this is like your wet dream come to life. It's an anthology-style feature, and it has a kick-ass soundtrack. But what I'm proposing is that you keep the same stories from the film. So there are, I think, 5 or 6 short stories, and they follow this little green orb called the Lochnar, which is the wraparound story. This Lochnar comes from Earth, or comes from space to Earth, and this spaceman's bringing it to his daughter as a gift, and he opens up this gift for his daughter, and the spaceman is ripped into a million pieces and turned into a skeleton. It's real gory, and the daughter's freaking the fuck out. She's cowering in this corner. And by the way, this animation is dog shit. Like, this is the ugliest animation you'll ever see in a theatrical film. And this girl's freaking out, and this Lochnar starts talking to her, and he's like, I have come from a great distance over great times and space, blah, blah, blah. And he tells her all the stories of where the Lochnar came from. And there's one in the future, one in the past, one in an alternate dimension, one during World War II. There's all these little stories that are connected by this green orb, and it's fucking crazy. It's almost like a hallucinogenic, long-form music video. But it has, great voice actors like John Candy, Eugene Levy, Harold Ramis, all this shit. And it also has a cocaine-snorting robot who fucks a chick.
I'm sold.
It's fucking insane. But look, the original film had a low budget, and they were able to get some B-roll songs with some big celebrities like Ozzy Osbourne, Devo, and stuff like that. But here's what I'm proposing they do. They get a good budget behind them. They remake all these stories in live action with modern-day CGI, and you just tell this awesome, crazy story. And here's the thing. You're not limited by anything. Back in the day, the animation is cheap, and it's limited by what they could afford. With this movie, the live-action one that I'm proposing, Warcraft looked retarded because it's Warcraft. But, this would be cool because it would be like Blade Runner in one short story. Then it would be World War II in another short story. Then it would be like outer space, a modern story. All these different things can be, adapted from this. It would be a little bit of something for everybody with lots of tits and bush. And finally, I would propose that they get some of today's best comedy writers to kind of punch it up, because cocaine jokes are funny, but it's 2016, and a lot of kids are just doing cocaine for the hell of it, and they don't see the humor in it anymore. It's not like a rich person's drug. Maybe we make meth jokes. We put Bryan Cranston. Maybe Bryan Cranston is the voice of the cocaine-snorting robot. We make him a meth-smoking robot, and he kills this woman named Skylar. It's all like, it's deep. It's got two meanings. I fucking hate her. It's just all these things rolled up into one. That's my proposal for a heavy metal movie. Give it a shot. The first one was mildly successful. They made a sequel. They made some video games. The comic is still in print. If you've never seen it, go watch it. It's fucking crazy. And imagine that live action.
Damn, man.
All right.
Yeah, I just watched the trailer while you were talking about that, and I was like, that would be a fucking amazing live action movie. It would be crazy as shit, and I would love it.
And here's the thing. If people are all about, these SJW people, there's not enough strong females in these movies, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? The last story is called Tarna, and she's about this fucking warrior woman who flies on a winged creature and fights these aliens. And she's cool, and she gets naked in the beginning, and you cannot censor this movie for modern sensibilities. If there are mildly offensive things in it, you got to keep that. You got to make people a little uncomfortable when watching this movie. You got to make it like something that's not being made today. And you got to get this trend rolling on these new ballsier films. I'm so tired of fucking... You know what? We made Aladdin in 1992. Guess what? Let's make it a fucking again.
Ugh.
We'll get into that in a minute. But... that's my pitch. I don't mean to monopolize all the time. Dion, yours sounds amazing. Nick, yours sounds even more amazing, surprisingly. That just sounds like something on a whole nother level that I want to watch. So, look it, listeners, in the comments down
below. Hold on. Bill Lawrence, if you're listening to this, please, just contact me. Just say hi to me. Just something, please.
Look at Nick is Samoan. He is very poor. His country was wiped out by Hurricane Matthew. His people are dead. He's the last of his kind, and he's floating on the ocean all by himself recording this podcast. Bill Lawrence, if you're out there, please throw him a fucking bone. Like, this guy needs something. He's the last standing Samoan. He is a good man, but a flawed man. And he needs your help. Help him, Bill Lawrence. Here's only hope.
And also, please hire me to be on Clone High the movie. Let's make that a thing.
Oh, well, the host Jeff Hicks is an artist, so you could hire him too because he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Exactly. Hire all of us, guys. Hire all of us.
Yeah, all three of us. If you're not on the show, you don't get hired by Bill Lawrence.
Right, and I'll do security for the set. We'll call it Harvest Blue.
No, Dion, you'll be head of security for the set, not just security. Head of.
Goddamn right. Goddamn, I like that idea.
I am the League of Shadows. I'm here to fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny. We should do a whole episode in Bane voice. Just see how long we can keep it up.
Or you think Skype is your ally? Well, I didn't see Skype until I was a man, and even then it was blinding.
Yes, only you. And I'll crack your fucking neck.
What happened
all right,
to your
so...
party on strawberries?
DJ, drop a beat. God, you know what? If you guys haven't seen that video, which is what we're referencing, go watch Bane. What's it called, Dion? Bane, the deleted scenes or something?
Oh yeah, Dark Knight Rises deleted scenes. I think it's by was it Ardenauts 15 or something? Yeah.
Yeah, that is probably the best video on YouTube, next to anything that's published by World Class Bullshitters, of course. So you need to go watch that and tell us what you think. Tell them World Class Bullshitters sent you because I know
so good.
And by the way, guys, go to the Twitter chat, or excuse me, the Skype chat. There's all the tits that I found from Heavy Metal and the gore. So just know what you're getting into.
Fuck to the yeah. Ooh.
All right, so that's been the great pop culture debate, and now it's time for the main feature. This is where the show goes off the rails, if it hasn't already before. So tonight's main feature is a response to an alarming trend in Hollywood. Disney has begun remaking their classics in live action.
Ugh.
I'm not surprised, though. This is the company who bought Star Wars just to remake A New Hope. They did this back in the 90s with the live-action version of 101 Dalmatians, and, well, that sucked. So tonight, I got a list, and I'm going to read you the upcoming live-action Disney adaptations, and we'll just see how low the House of Mouse can go. So, hold on to your butts. Are you guys, you two, are you prepared for this?
No,
so.
but just hit me anyways.
Let's go.
Dion, I just want to say this is most important to you. You have a kid that is growing up in this really fucked up world. Make sure that D2 watches the animated versions and not this live action piece of shit. Okay?
Okay, deal.
I'm depending on you. So, number 1 of 17.
Damn.
Guy Ritchie is in negotiations to make a live action adaptation of Disney's 1992 animated classic Aladdin.
Don't do that to me.
Wait,
Don't do that to
hold
me.
on.
Don't. God damn it.
You know exactly what it's gonna be. It's gonna start off with fucking Aladdin in the shopping area of what the city is, and it's gonna just trace him as he's like picking pockets and doing tricks, and then eventually goes to see his homies or whatever, and he's got a monkey in his back.
And it's Guy Ritchie, so it's going to be like some fucking orchestra in the back just playing it really, really fast. And then he's going to get into a fucking fist fight with a dude, and he's somehow a kung fu master, and he's like slow motion.
He knows Krav Maga and everything, and it's crazy.
Yeah. And if he punches me in my face, I'm going to turn to my left, and I'm going to lift up my butt cheek and fart. God damn it.
Well, it gets shittier. The live-action version is understood to retain many of the musical elements from the original.
Bullshit.
Fuck
Robin
you.
Williams is dead. First of all, Robin Williams is dead. First of all, let's be honest about that. All right, there's no genie voice, or he's not gonna play the genie, so that's done.
He's going to get Jude Law.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Don't even joke, okay? That's not cool. I'm not over Robin Williams' death yet. It's been, 3 years? I'm still not over it.
I'm not over it. I'm with you. I watched Jumanji the other day.
I tried to watch Mork and Mindy the other night, and then I realized it was Mork and Mindy.
Oh, damn it.
Do what now?
I said I tried to watch Mork and Mindy the other night, but then I realized it was Mork and Mindy.
Oh.
And it's a terrible TV show. Nanu. Alright, so this is the one that offends me, because I had heard about this the other day, and I just don't know how this was going to work. They're going to make a live-action version of The Lion King. Disney has stated that it's a reimagining, and it's on the fast track to production. It'll include songs from the original, and there's a boy in this movie, which is the problem, because basically The Lion King is Hamlet with lions. How does a human fit into this fucking story? Like, are we supposed to just be like, oh, this little boy's gonna talk to lions and pigs and muskrats, and then he's gonna see all this shit firsthand? Like, he's C-3PO and R2-D2 from Star Wars? This is terrible. This is fucking terrible, and I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, we'll see. Here's the thing. Why not just make that movie and, obviously, tweak it slightly so it's not the exact same fucking thing, and just call it something else with people. Just do that. Jesus.
Yeah, so let's just call it Hamlet by William Shakespeare.
Exactly. Well, I mean, he got it from somebody else. He didn't make that shit, let's be honest. He copied from somebody else.
I'm sure he is, and that's a subject for a different day, which I'll be happy to discuss in episode 55 of World Class Bullshitters. If we make it that far. we fucking better.
We will, goddammit.
Look, if I have to cover bullshit like this every week, I may just never wake up in the morning.
The world sucks. I'm not gonna wake up today. Oh, God.
I'll wake up in 30 years. I'll be near my 60th birthday. I've wasted my life. Fuck. Well, I found out I had a savings account with a bunch of money in it, and then it fucking matured. So now I'm rich but old.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. You have $10 million, but you're 60.
Well, you're dead, Nick. Dion's a grandpa at this point. So you're really fucking busy. Dustin has like 40 kids, and he has looked at millions of dicks.
Yes.
He's looked at all the dicks, and he's done. Like, he's done looking at the dicks.
Wow, that's impressive. Maybe I do want to wake up in 40 years.
No, you don't, because I'm fucking dead. Fuck you.
That's true. I want to watch you die.
God damn.
Fine. I'll jizz up all over your face every birthday for 30 years.
Jesus, this is like an episode of Jerry Springer. What the fuck?
All right, Steve Wilkos, calm down. So, number 3 of 17 on this list is Mulan.
Oh,
Disney has dated its live-action Mulan retelling for November 2nd,
That already happened. It's called, what is it? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Shh. I'm sure it's a better film than... Mulan sucked. I saw it in theaters
Mulan didn't
with my
suck.
grandma.
Mulan was pretty... It wasn't the best, but it was pretty good. Fucking, Be a Man. Yeah, Be a Man. I love that song.
That's cool. So does Joel. But I'm just saying. No, I honestly saw this movie in theaters like the first week it came out, and I just didn't like it. I lost interest in Disney movies the older I got.
Yeah, same here. Like, I love
Aladdin. That's what happens when you become a grown man.
That's what happens when you're watching Beverly Hills Cop at 8 years old.
Goddamn right it is.
Yeah, I just don't like them anymore. I can't stand them anymore. They're all the same bullshit.
I just hope I don't date a girl that's like, I love Disney movies, because I'd be like, fuck, this is.
Oh god, they all love that shit. They all love the Disney princesses, and they want to be a princess, and want you to treat them like a princess, and fuck them.
I still love Snow White. The great Disney movies, and I will gladly watch them with my woman. But I can't do the live action ones. And fucking Mulan, God, This sucks.
I will only watch Mulan if Quentin Tarantino does it. That's the only way I'll watch the live action version of Mulan.
He just turned into Kill Bill. Fucking Mulan. Save my father. Save my father. Move, big toe. Move.
God damn, I'm not waking up tomorrow. I'm not gonna die, I'm just gonna sleep for a while. I'll wake up healthier than ever. I'll be a brisk 100 pounds. Alright, so next on this list, which I'm just going to call the shit list, The Little Mermaid.
God damn.
Wait a second. Are they going to do Splash? Is that what they're really doing?
So, Lin-Manuel Miranda, creator of the Broadway smash Hamilton, which I've never heard of, has been paired with acclaimed Disney songwriter Alan Menken for a live-action adaptation of Hans Christian Andersen's folktale. It will mix. They're forgetting a word. Sorry, I'm reading from IMDb. It will be a mix of pre-existing songs from the 1989 Disney classic, for which Menken won 2 Oscars, and then Miranda will write his own bullshit. So it's going to be a shitfest that hipsters and little kids are going to go watch.
Fuck that.
Now here's one that's making me laugh. This one's called Cruella. It's the origin story that will star Emma Stone as the villainous Cruella de Vil.
Wait a second. Wait, Emma Stone?
I thought this list couldn't get dumber. I swear to God, this is a joke. Like, we're getting trolled by Hollywood right now.
Isn't Emma Stone? Fuck.
Emma Stone, you need to go back to making movies like Aloha and.
So we won't watch it and we forget about
44. Yeah, I've never seen an actress go from like really funny shit to just complete useless crap. With the exception of Birdman, she hasn't been in a decent movie in 5 years.
Easily.
Yeah, fuck Spider-Man. Ugh. Now here's one. Here's one that's blowing my mind. Tim Burton, who scored box office smash hits with Disney, Alice in Wonderland, is set to direct a remake of the 1941 movie Dumbo.
What? That's what?
Wait, hold on. Once again, they already did that. It's called Operation Dumbo Drop. They've already done the.
And hold on. I'm not done yet.
Oh, God.
It will be written by Aaron Kruger, the scribe behind 3 Transformers sequels.
Fuck me in the dick hole. God damn it.
Disney is truly only about money, and quality has been left at the door. All right, here we go.
Hold up. So you mean to tell me that fucking Disney hired Tim Burton, who did 2 versions of Alice in Wonderland that nobody fucking cared about? Yes, it made more money than this budget. It made a little bit of a profit. But no one fucking cares about those films. And you tag someone who's going to turn it into a fucking Helena Bonham Carter tribute fucking movie, because that's exactly what it's gonna be. And he's gonna fucking be trying to get his fucking girlfriend, who's fucking weirding herself, back. And it's gonna be fucking Dumbo smoking opiates and fucking monkeys. That's fucking bullshit.
I just have a question for you. Who is Johnny Depp gonna play in this movie?
The fucking elephant.
Fucking Dumbo. He'll play Dumbo. No, he'll play one of the crows. $10 says he plays one of the crows.
He's Jim Crow.
He's fucking Jim Crow. Fuck you, Disney. God damn it.
Well, it's
all right.
No. I think what's happened is that they've had this like ridiculous amount of success from Marvel, and they're just like they have like just like pools of cocaine that they've been like snorting and rubbing in places that we don't want to talk about, and they're just like we'll do everything over again, but in real life.
That's
happening right now.
Disney, I'm gonna throw this every episode until it happens. Throw us $10 million. We'll make the greatest independent comedy film since ever, and just watch the profits roll in on the World Class Bullshitters movie. I've already written the fucking thing. Some of us will be in it. Some of us will get recast with real actors because, some of us are retarded as shit. I'm not talking about us. And, we'll just have this great road trip movie about a guy who... I'm not going to tell the rest on air. We're going to wait till this happens. But anyway, Disney, if you want to throw $10 million our way, help us out, make this movie. We already got a professional filmmaker named Nick Udom over here who makes quality films such as Strip Club Massacre and is associated with the great Brooks Benjamin who directed the epic classic Boys of Somerville. Like, we got the fucking power on our side. Excuse me, we got the artistic talent on our side. You got the power and the money. Throw it this way. We'll make a world-class Bullshitters movie. Hundreds of people will be happy. On to number 7 of 17, because I gotta pick this shit up because I'm getting depressed. David Lowery, who directed the 2016 remake of Pete's Dragon, which I think was a fucking flop.
You think? You had to think about it?
Will helm a live-action adaptation of Peter Pan.
Oh, fuck. They just made a Peter Pan.
Wait, no. They made one called Pan, and it fucking blew ass.
Yeah? Well...
Neverland Ranch, motherfucker.
No, not again.
Well, I'm looking up Pete's Dragon real quick just for the hell of it to see if it was a success.
Yeah, Pan was done by Warner Brothers. It released last October 9th. The budget was $150 million. It made $128 million worldwide. It made $35 million US. So
I guess I have to take back my comment about Pete's Dragon. It had a budget of $65 million and it made $132 million. I literally know no one who saw that movie.
Yeah, neither do I, at all.
Oh, well, here we go. It's getting dumber. Reese Witherspoon is set to star in Tinkerbell.
Oh, fuck you.
A fairy companion to Peter Pan.
See, I can see
played by Julia Roberts.
Oh god, I could see Emma Stone doing that probably. That could be funny, maybe good, but why?
I don't know. Dion, this next one's for you. I know you'll go see it. Game of Thrones writer Brian Cogman is writing the script for a live-action remake of the 1963 animated film The Sword and the Stone.
That might not be that bad. But I know it's going to be that bad.
We'll see, because it's not going to be like Game of Thrones. It's going to be very, PG, if not G.
It's going to be like some kid... Oh, I'm a fucking poor guy. I'm King Arthur. I'm poor. Oh, I got horse shit on my shoes. Hey, there's this sword. Shh, I'm king. End of movie.
Well, I don't need to see it because you just told me the whole plot. So if Disney,
wait, hold on.
Beyond.
Dion, what was your budget on that movie right there?
Oh, that movie was about give or take some change, about $1,000.
$350?
All right. Well, you're probably gonna make your money back anyways. You'll be fine.
Perfect.
All right. This one's a questionable one. Pinocchio, Disney's second animated film, is in development for the live-action treatment. The story of a wooden puppet who dreams of becoming a real boy is also being eyed by Guillermo del Toro and Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, my God.
Now, here's the one that makes absolutely no sense to me.
Oh, God. They made...
A live-action Winnie the Pooh film has been penned by Listen Up Philip writer Alex Ross Perry. The focus will be on the adult version of the book's Christopher Robin. A look in the life of Winnie the Pooh author A.A. Milne, starring Dom Hall Gleeson and Margot Robbie, is set for... I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Wait, hold on. How do you... Wait, so this is going to be about the writer and, him as a kid, I guess, or him, going to college, and he's going to have a bunch of flashbacks? Is that all it's going to be?
He's just going to be getting high and fucking Margot Robbie for 2 hours, which I'll watch.
That's fine, man. That's fine. As long as I get to see her naked ass, I'm good. And her bush.
Australian anus.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Night on Bald Mountain. They're making a live-action thing from Fantasia. I hate Fantasia.
Yeah, I do too.
I love Fantasia, and that pisses me off.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I don't care.
A live-action version of Jungle Book 2. Jesus Christ, the Jungle Book 1 made $966 million at the box office. And it's just a sequel, and it's coming out in 2019, and I won't go see it either, because fuck it. Oh, God.
Well, they made...
2?
They're making a second one? The first one was a letdown as shit. That's the only one I went and saw.
It made $758 million at the box office.
Oh, fuck you. And Angela... Oh, fuck you.
Can Disney just go ahead and die already? Like, can they just wither up and die like a fucking old person? Just like shrivel up and die already. I'm tired of you. I just want you to die. I just really want to see you crumble in my lifetime. I just want that.
Now here's something that's okay. So apparently there was a live-action Cinderella movie in 2015.
Yep, and it was horrible.
Wait, hold on. Wait, wasn't that with fucking what's her name?
Oh, really? The script of their doc.
Hilary Duff or whatever?
No. This one had Lily James, Kate Blanchett, and Richard Madden. Here's the thing, I never saw a single commercial for this.
Yeah, they did. That was when, like, the end of 2014, they had fucking this teaser was just the glass slipper, and then it came out.
You're telling me you liked this movie, Dion, because it had Helena Bonham Carter, right?
No, even though I have a weird affection with her, no, I didn't see it. I remember it when it came out because Hillary wanted to see it, and every review was like, "Yeah, this movie's boring as shit."
Well, I didn't go see it because I have a dick, and it would run away from me if I went and saw this piece of shit.
Yep.
It would just go down your leg and be like, all right, fuck this, I'm out, and just be gone.
Well, there used to be this show called Ugly Americans. You remember that show?
Yeah.
I remember hearing about it.
I love that show.
It was on Comedy Central, and it was about, like, just, these monsters that lived in America. Well, there was one episode where this zombie fucks these really gross women, and one day his dick just leaves. And so the whole episode he's chasing his dick down, and he apologizes to his dick, and then his dick forgives him. And they decide not to fuck gross things anymore. So.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Long story short,
I really liked Ugly Americans. That was a weird-ass show.
Because didn't it start on Fox or something?
No, it started on Comedy Central.
It's been on Comedy Central.
I remember watching that on maybe it might have been late night they would have started showing it, but I remember seeing that like on network TV or something. Or maybe I just didn't see it till college. What the fuck ever. Move on. Fuck.
How the hell did I miss this Cinderella movie? I swear I had no clue it got made. I don't want to watch it. I'm just looking at pictures of it right now online and whatever, I guess I dodged a bullet. So number 16 is Rose Red. I don't know what this is supposed to be.
Wait, hold on.
The Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah, Stephen King movie or whatever?
No, it's supposed to be a new take on Snow White's sister.
What? They just got done making a fucking Snow White movie. They made the Snow White movie, they made the sequel, and it fucking sucked. What are you doing?
Snow White and the Huntsman?
God damn it.
Well, here we go. I guess I missed out completely on this trailer because I didn't even know it was a thing yet. Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, fucking Emma Watson.
Yeah, I've heard about that for a while now.
It comes out March 17th, and it stars Luke Evans, Ewan McGregor, Emma Thompson, and Ian. Wow, it's got Obi-Wan Kenobi and Magneto. That's the only way I'd watch this movie is they start fighting right in the middle of it. To Duel of Fates.
Well,
we're the future, Charles, not them.
Well, I mean, they screenshot of it. Not a screenshot, but a fucking still image of Belle and the Beast fucking dancing or whatever.
Yeah, well, I mean, Disney does have the rights for that. They could totally do that, and just, it would be fine.
I saw the original Beauty and the Beast in theaters as a child, and yeah, that's over. That part of my life is over. I even had it on videotape. I never watched it. I don't like this movie.
I've seen it maybe once in my entire life in its entirety. It's just like I don't care for it.
Oh God, Emma Watson, you are so unlikable. You know what? This is cyclical. This takes you back to Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
You are just you're just an unlikable actress with your stupid social causes, and I'll never support anything you're in, just on principle. I don't have many values, but I have some, and that's one of them. Never to support Emma Watson.
I love these movies we've never heard of actually have done like good amounts of money. Like Cinderella in 2015, budget was $95 million. It made $201 million domestically, $543 million worldwide.
God damn it!
and I swear to God, I never saw a single trailer for it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Hollywood, just go remake Heavy Metal. That'll be cool. That'll be cool.
Yeah, just do that.
So that was our main feature for tonight. It was a good one, I guess, depending on what your definition of good is. Are you a little more dead on the inside? Because I sure as shit am.
Yeah, I'm.
Dude, it's just fucking bullshit.
Will they ever make a quality original film?
You know what? I don't think. I was under the impression, we talked about this earlier in the year, and I was saying that Hollywood's going to have no choice, but they're clearly Hollywood, all these companies, Disney, 20th Century Fox, Paramount, what have you, Sony, they're not learning, man. They're not learning, and they clearly aren't learning anything. And I know like the prevailing internet theory is that eventually Hollywood's going to crash because they're on this bubble where they're just making these copies of original thoughts that are 10, 20, 30, 40 years old. And, they're not learning, dude. They're not fucking learning.
Well, I mean, the thing I read a while ago was that in 2018, because there's going to be like a blockbuster every weekend, that they're just going to kill themselves. Like it's not, none of those movies are going to make enough money to make them any money. Therefore, it's just going to die. Like it's just
right. They're
going to be horrible.
And we've seen it. We saw what happened with Ghostbusters and John Carter and and Spider-Man and Green Lantern, and obviously now with what's going to happen with the DC movies, they think that if they spend, and again, I'm not even trying to be funny with this statement, but Hollywood literally thinks the more money they spend, the more money that they're going to make. And they just, they see what happened with Marvel, forgetting that these are original characters that, in their own rights, are part of a bigger universe that, as a whole, tells an amazing story. But they look at the amount of money that Marvel Studios has put into it. They look at the amount of money that they've made. They look at the star power in the movie, and they think that's all that they need to make these movies. There's another Transformers movie coming out, and and it's like it's like watching a family member with a fucking heroin problem, and they just keep shooting up, man. And it's like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. What the fuck? It's bad. It's gonna, and I had faith in Hollywood. This proves that they're not learning. They're not learning. They're not. They're just not.
Well, the only way they're going to learn is if people stop giving them money for these things. Like, if you don't like something or you don't think it's good, don't buy tickets for it. Don't talk about it. Don't share it on the internet. Don't give it any sort of mind or, any sort of clout. Because once you do that, other people will see it. They might like it. They might go watch it and give it money. Just don't give it anything. Don't just let it fucking go.
But even then, that doesn't matter, because eventually, like Jeff said, it doesn't matter who goes and sees it. They're going to spend so much money. There are always going to be people who are going to see shitty movies, right? There are always going to be people that say, you know what, I'll give it a shot. The thing that's killing Hollywood, the thing that are killing movies like Ghostbusters, is when everyone comes off the high after opening weekend and you see attendance drop 50, 60, 70%, and no one goes after the first week. So people are always going to go. And that's why movies like Ghostbusters brag about, oh, well, this is the biggest Thursday opening of all time, but they stop talking about it after that first week, because people go, they're gonna break records because you spend a lot of money advertising the movie, but then that first weekend ends, Monday hits, and people say, you know what, don't go see that movie, man, and people don't go and see them, and they're wasting so much fucking money doing this, but then, but at the right time, movies like Deadpool or Mad Max come into the picture, no pun intended, and fucking, they say, you know what, it does work. It does work. Yes, it works. And it's like, no. The sequels are horrible. The returns that you get after the first weekend are horrible. The reviews are horrible. Sites like Rotten Tomatoes say that this movie is horrible. And you think that you're just gonna despite all of that, make a bunch of money, and it's fucking amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, how much did Sony lose on the Ghostbusters thing? Anybody know?
It was like 70 million or something, Jeff. I think we talked about it before.
I heard.
Well, I think the budget was like 200 and something with all the promotional shit.
Yeah, I heard.
I think it was more. I think it was like they lost like 170 million or something crazy like that.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous amount of money that they lost, and it was just crazy to see that they were still pushing for like a sequel. It's like, why? You've lost money. People don't want to see it. They obviously haven't given their money to you. Why are you pushing for a sequel? Yeah, you're gonna make a cartoon TV show out of it. That's fucking fine. Whatever.
No, they're not.
Okay, they're not doing that.
I don't say that ever happens. Well, no, it's not officially confirmed. I just think Ghostbusters has been ruined in the public eye. You had the original, which had this fucking sacred spot within everyone's heart. Even if you didn't grow up on Ghostbusters, like, Dion, you didn't grow up on that movie, did you?
No, not really. I mean, I saw it whenever they would show it on TV, but I loved the movie.
Well, I was saying, though, it wasn't like something like me. I had it on... I didn't have it as a kid, but I bought it on DVD when I was in high school. And I had seen it a bunch as a kid, but I've watched that movie probably dozens of times. I got it on Blu-ray, which is the 4K scan for all you Doctor aficionados out there. I've seen the movie dozens of times. I love Ghostbusters. It's one of my favorite movies. Mm-hmm. I don't have any more brand respect for it anymore. Like, what the fuck was this? You know? You heard our review. You can go listen to it. Ghostbusters 2016 is nothing.
Well, not only that, but and I hate to beat a dead horse, but the issue with Ghostbusters obviously was what? They thought that, okay, we are going to try and be these socially conscious movie makers, and to try and get women to watch the movie, we're going to just flip all the sexes in the movie, and then it's just Ghostbusters again. The lack of attention, and I'm not even kidding, that's what happened. They just flipped the fucking sexes. All the guys became girls. The fucking the receptionist became a dude. Was played by Thor, and that was the fucking movie. And they thought that was gonna work, and no one fucking wanted it. And and then they tried to chalk it up to they're trying to do what politicians do, right? Well, if you don't like it, you're a sexist, and try to make this guilt-ridden response to go see the movie, and it was fucking bullshit. It
really was.
And it's fucking like, they're not learning. They're not fucking learning, man. And I can't wait until something, you see studios start going the fuck out of business in the next 15, 20 years. I can't fucking wait for that shit.
It'll probably be quicker than that. I mean, honestly, I would give it 5 to 10. 5 to 10 years. A good amount of the big name studios will go under or will sell their rights to other studios. Like, that's going to happen.
Do you think they're overestimating the importance of the Chinese box office?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No.
Because I feel like China's just going to start making their own movies now, and China doesn't care about our shit. It's like, well, they're going to appease or try to appeal to us, but now we're this superpower in the world, and we'll make whatever the fuck we want, and fuck these American movies.
Well, I mean, they might do that, but the thing is that the reason, like, even in the U.S., like, the numbers you see, it's kind of odd because attendance to theaters has gone down, and the only reason we're getting these numbers is because tickets to movies are jacked up. I mean, hell, for 2 people to go out to the movies is like $60 or $70, depending on where you are and what kind of movie you go see. Like, it's pretty fucking bad. And, I mean, that's where you see these giant numbers of, like, billions of dollars and hundreds of millions of dollars this weekend and this, that, and the other. But, it's a standing statistic that numbers for people going to theaters has gone down. And it's continuing to go down.
And anyone that disputes that, go to a movie, and right before the previews start, you'll see commercials with big-name movie stars saying, support your local theater is the commercial now. In movies.
Yeah.
Support your local theater. If movies were doing so well, if they were breaking all these records, they wouldn't need to have those fucking commercials in the theater.
And they get that whole, I know this is anti-piracy, but I hate that whole preachy, this film provided over 23,000 jobs, blah, blah, blah. Fuck.
Right.
Don't guilt me into going to the theater. Look, I like going to the theater. I'm a movie guy. Clearly, I wouldn't have a podcast dedicated to entertainment if I didn't like movies. But the shit I just read about tonight, I won't see a single one of those fucking movies. They all sound beyond stupid. Now, Dion, you have a kid. That's a different story. But me personally, I don't have a kid. I have no reason to go see those pieces of shit.
Well, even then, that's what's so fucked up, right? Because by the time my kids old enough to see a movie, they're gonna be streaming it. You know, they're gonna be watching it on whatever PlayStation, not 8 or 9 that's out. They're not gonna, even so, kids aren't gonna necessarily want to see Disney movies. They're gonna be wanting to see R-rated movies based on fucking, kid characters. You saw how awesome, Deadpool turned out to be real well. Kids did like to go see that shit. Kids like seeing mature shit. So even, and I'm not guaranteeing this, but by the time D2 is older, he's gonna, a lot of those kids are gonna want to see different movies. They're gonna be on different shit. They're not gonna want to see the fucking live adaptation of the movie his dad loved as a kid. Like, what the fuck?
Well,
I think D2 needs to watch Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, I'm gonna wake his ass up. Get up, boy. Come watch Beverly Hills Cop.
Well, that and I also hate the argument of just like, oh, we need to make this for a new generation, the current generation or whatever. It's like, no, fuck you and your asshole. Why are you spending money and doing all this shit for this generation? Why are they getting this shit handed to them? Have them go.
This is the generation that doesn't want it.
Just have them go find fucking, like, even Star Wars. Like, we all grew up. We were all born in the '80s, and we found Star Wars that was made in the '70s. Like, we loved it. Either we found it, or our parents made us watch it, or had us watch it, and we loved it. And that wasn't made for us. That was made for people in the '70s. But we found it, and we didn't have the internet. We didn't have torrenting and piracy and this, that, and the other. We went and got the VHS tape or the DVD or whatever and watched it. I mean, it was simple as that.
Well, not only that. I mean, look at what happened to westerns. Our fathers. And to some extent, our mothers obviously just went because, fuck women, right? But they went and watched spaghetti westerns. Clint Eastwood was a huge movie star. John Wayne, all these movies. You had fucking every John Wayne movie over. You had the Outlaw Josie Wales. You had all these fucking movies. But then when we're kids, western. It's incredibly hard to make a western movie now, outside of True Grit for this generation. 310 to Yuma got torn apart. No one, Appaloosa was a good movie, but no one went and fucking saw it. It is hard. Clint Eastwood makes fucking just war movies now. These things, westerns aren't a fucking prime time genre anymore.
No.
So they think that Disney movies are gonna be the next evolution for our kids. Give me a fucking break with that bullshit.
Well,
I'm just gonna say it now. I'm gonna pretty much make sure my kids don't watch a lot of Disney movies. I think Warner Brothers Animation's superior in every way. So if my kids need to watch a cartoon, there's Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
There's DreamWorks. There's other shit. There's Shrek. There's quality entertainment that's not supported by a fucking Nazi mouse.
Very
and all
true.
joking aside, we were gonna do the opening of the show. What's worse, Hitler or Disney? And I was gonna ultimately say Disney's worse than Hitler because Hitler's dead and gone, but Disney lives on forever.
Yeah, and didn't Disney come around the same time as Hitler did?
Well, yeah. The rumor was that Walt Disney was an anti-Semite and him and fucking Ford were eventually going to be prepared for when the Nazis came over to America to support the Nazi Party.
I could see Uncle Walt doing some weird shit like that.
You know what I mean? Like, it was the 40s were a fucked up time, bro.
Can somebody please make a really weird ass Walt Disney movie, like just a weird one of all the weird shit he used to do. I want that movie.
Oh yeah, get Tom Hanks to play Walt Disney again.
Disney would sue you in a fucking.
That's fine, man, because then I put that shit on the internet just for free, and then fuck that. It's out there. Enjoy.
Remember that time when Walt Disney went to space? We do, and here's the footage.
That's all I want. That's all I want. I want I want him and his cults and his orgies and and his swingers clubs and shit like that and him fucking little kids. I just want all that weird shit to be in a movie and just show everybody and just tell Disney to go fuck themselves. Like, I just don't care anymore.
Can Joel star in the film?
Sure, he can be Uncle Walt. We'll just call it that. We'll just call it Uncle Walt.
It should just be a fucking thinly veiled parody. That way we can deny culpability.
There you go. There you go.
It's parody. It's protected under this freedom of speech. Blah blah blah. Here's our lawyer, Erwin R. Shyster. We're protected. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean,
this is really the most anti-Disney episode ever.
Man with and rightfully so, man, because they are the biggest contribution to the fucking problem. Because that was because John Carter was a Disney movie. John Carter was a Disney movie.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters. I regret it. Yeah. Joel, you owe me $12, dude. Actually, Joel, I know you listen to the show every week. You owe me $12 for Battleship, $12 for John Carter of Mars. You owe me $20 to go on to see that fucking movie with Ashton Kutcher and Katherine Heigl.
Oh, fucking, what was that? Not Night and Day. The equivalent to that shit.
I don't know, but Joel, you talked me into driving you to go to the movie, and I fucking want my money back for the ticket and dinner. And I'll be collecting at WrestleMania this year, so bring an extra wad of hundreds, because I am fucking cashing in on all the shitty movies I went to go see with you.
Just asking for lap dances in exchange. I think that'll be fun.
Joel would break his hip, and that'd be kind of...
Not him do lap dances.
Oh.
I thought that was the Nick, first place you went. He'll break his hip. Like, we're talking about the strippers, goddammit.
Like, I'm a pretty open-minded guy, but that's just over the line.
That's over the top.
Dion, did you know that they made over-the-top action figures?
Wait, are you fucking with me?
They made them back in the 80s, dude.
No fucking
They're like, they even came with a fucking arm wrestling table you could get.
Those Israeli dudes were fucking crazy as shit. I love them.
Oh, yeah, Menachem Golan?
Yeah, I love them.
Globus.
I love them.
I wish they weren't dead. Well, one of them.
Well, I want those goddamn over-the-top action figures.
Well, maybe for Christmas one year I'll get you a set. Mint condition, obviously.
Deal. We'll use our world-class bullshitter money.
Yeah, all $60 of it. We can get you one Sylvester Stallone action figure.
Deal.
All right, well, let's read some fan mail. So, I'm not going to read the Schlocktoberfest messages because that's literally hundreds. The videos are being very well received, especially the Rob Zombie one. Nick, that has 300 views within a few days, and for Schlocktoberfest, that's fucking awesome, okay? Like,
has anybody defended him yet? Has anybody defended him?
Nobody's worried about Bobbert. Everyone's kind of taking a dump. You know what? I'll read you those ones real quick, because... Look, listeners, if you watch World Class Bullshitters and you're not watching Schlocktoberfest, you're missing out, because Schlocktoberfest is the greatest thing ever. That'll come out tomorrow. But with that being said, Schlocktoberfest is a lot of fun. If you like horror movies, if you don't like horror movies, just give it a watch. Nick and I have some pretty in-depth conversations about horror as a genre. We talk about Friday the 13th, Halloween, all that good stuff. And you know what? The best part is, it's not even halfway over yet. Today's only day 13 of 31. So I got a ton of videos coming out, and Nick and I got a special Halloween surprise. And there's also a t-shirt. So we haven't plugged the t-shirt business in a while, and, you know, people have not really been picking them up. So you know what? If you want to help this channel grow, head on over to incarnate-studios.com, pick up a Schlocktoberfest t-shirt, pick up a World Class Bullshitters t-shirt, pick up an Anti-Star Wars Episode 7 t-shirt. I don't care what you pick up, but if you order it, we'll get it shipped out to you, and you'll have it, and just take a picture, wear it on the Facebook page, promote World Class Bullshitters out in the real world. And if you got any ideas for t-shirts, shoot them my way. I'll make them, we'll sell them, we'll give you a shout out on the show. So, some of these Rob Zombie comments are pretty fucking funny. Liquid Metal Pro, you're a regular listener, thank you. You said that I still don't know which Halloween movie is worse, the one with Busta Rhymes or the Rob Zombie version. And then he goes, someone help me out with this. So World Class Bullshitters responded with, well, would you rather eat dog shit or horse shit? It's that kind of dilemma.
Hey, I love Busta Rhymes. Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Watch Young Lee.
Here you go, Nick, this one's for you.
Oh, God.
I like his music, but I hate his fans. Mostly white trash, overweight slobs. That comes from Wernda Callum.
Oh, so true. So true.
Bmomo56, who's a regular listener of the show, says, Rob Zombie is the original edgelord.
What?
I don't know what that means, but I think that's funny. So thank you, Bmomo56. Todd Howard, our our creepiest fan. Actually, no. He's only creepy towards Phil, which is cool, because look at Todd. Anyone that can make Phil uncomfortable is alright in my book, so...
Yeah, good job, dude. Good job.
In the words of The Rock, you alright. So he says, I fear that fat, slob, Cheeto-coated edgelords are going to stumble upon this video and create a hot, sweaty war in the comments section. Then the guy from Carcosa, who's a big fan of the show, says, it could happen. A few Power Rangers fans stumbled upon that trailer and tried. Well, tried's the operative word there. They fucking failed. They just gave up. They know, look, if you genuinely like something, I'm not going to be able to stop you, and I don't want to stop you. But if you like something because you think it's trendy or cool, just take a long walk off a short pier. Life's not going to work out for you, man. And if you can't handle if someone dislikes something you like, you got a long life ahead of you of disappointment, because you know what? I like movies and people shit on them all the time, and you know what? I don't care. If I like it, I like it. If I can find quality in it, that's cool. The only movie that people, if you like it, I will think you're legally retarded is Star Wars Episode 7, because that movie has no redeeming qualities. And it's almost a year later, and I'm still shitting on the movie, and every day for the rest of my fucking life that I'm on this podcast, I'm going to shit on that movie. I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Couldn't tell at all.
Let's see. JD284 says, as a white zombie fan, I agree. Rob's a dickhead and his solo albums suck as bad as his movies.
Oh, man.
Oh, and one more. Rob Zombie. Fuck you. That comes from Liquid Metal Pro.
Can somebody please just tag him on Twitter with our tag and his and the link to this video, because I want him to get pissed off and call us out or something. Just please do that.
That is being done this very second, actually.
I feel like we could start a fucking celebrity feud and win. There aren't many celebrities I think could beat us in a war of words.
No.
Maybe Chris Jericho?
Even so, I think because he's so old and nostalgic now that he's not like Chris Jericho 2007, 2008, yeah. But Chris Jericho now, that age is starting to catch up to him. For sure.
Dion, you know what happens when you say shit like that, right?
Oh shit, what's that?
You're on the list.
I'm on the list. I don't have it.
Oh, here we go. So this is last week's episode 45 of World Class Bullshitters. Pretty good reception. David M says, the feeling when you listen to all the Thursday World Class Bullshitters in one sitting and you face reality that you'll have to wait a week to hear another one. #lonely. Wow, dude, if you've listened to all of our episodes, recently, that's impressive. Genuinely, I'm not even joking or being sarcastic. That's a lot of me. And I don't even know if I can handle that much
That
me.
is a lot of Jeff.
Because I'm the only one that's been on every fucking episode. Because without me, there would be no episode. So, thank you, David M. I appreciate the support. And I hope you come back next week to listen to episode 47, which is our 1-year anniversary extravaganza. I think I'm going to hire a fucking professional narrator to do the opening. Maybe. I don't know. Tell us in the comments if that's a good idea. Liquid Metal Pro's back again. He wants more Luke Perry jokes. So, hey, Luke!
Hey, Luke! Hey, Luke!
Hey, Luke!
Dustin will probably like it, he says. Oggs for President was telling us how he found the show. Oggs, I'm going to take your comment and do my best to remember to read that on next week's show. He has a couple ideas for a pop culture debate. Remember, new listeners, Oggs for President is the official president of the World Class Bullshitters fan club. So he's pretty much like the mayor of World Class Bullshittersville. And if you got any questions that you can't get answered from us directly, just ask him. The dude knows the show better than everybody else, including me, and I recorded this motherfucker. He's like, they said this on episode 7 at the 28-minute marker. Ooh, wow, I didn't even know what I had for breakfast 3 days ago, but fucking Oggs for President knows what we said. And another, all joking aside, I'm glad we got this guy. We need him. He is like...
We have,
like I said,
we have our idiot savant, and I fucking love him.
He loves you too, Dion. He loves you too.
Listen, Oggs, you know that I'm joking when I say that. I love you, man.
Those are real tears. You don't know Dion like I do. His butthole's puckered up. He's crying.
It's right back. Those two sides are kissing.
He misses Uncle Peppy. How is Uncle Peppy?
He's good, man. He's his my cousin is fucking still hilarious. He's funny. We went up there during the summer, but he is the man still.
Well, back to Oggs for President. He had a couple ideas for our debates. He said, pitch a video game sequel. That's a good one. Pitch a world-class bullshitters movie. I kind of already have an idea, and I don't ever want to tell anyone until we make it. So, Oggs, that's a great idea, and maybe we'll all pitch one like in a future episode. But I don't want to like use the exact one I have. Right. So I'm just putting it out there. What's the best Steven Spielberg film? That's easy. Some Indiana Jones movie. What is the best Stephen King adaptation? Well, Oggs for President. I know you watch all of our videos. Schlocktoberfest has the best Stephen King adaptations. Nick and I each gave a top 5 list, so run on over there. Schlocktoberfest, boom. He also, Oggs for President also wants a Dustin origin story. Dion.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck.
What would Dustin's origin story be?
Obviously about the Dustin that loved to go around talking about Jesus. We'll go into more detail on that episode specifically about the Dustin McNeese.
I forgot you used to call him Dut when you were drinking.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe in next week's episode I will put that picture of you and him on the couch with his balls on your shoulder.
Yeah.
I'll just censor it with like a picture of Dick Cheney or something. Dick. The Cape Crusader, another longtime listener, says he thought Diamondback was too cartoony from Luke Cage. I agree.
I don't know. I thought he fit real well compared to.
Well, once he put on, he was good up until he put the suit on at the end. Like, he was good. I liked that they actually put the suit in. But I mean, I thought he was pretty realistic until he put the suit on. That final fight, he kind of was elevated a little hokey. But I'm not knocking him. Like I said, Luke Cage is a solid 9 out of 10. Loved it. Fuck Jessica Jones.
Why was you said Jessica Jones was really preachy? What do you mean by that?
They literally, in one episode, stopped the premise of the show and go, "This was real rape. Real rape's a problem." Like, well, we already knew that. Like, real rape's a problem. Fake rape's a problem.
To put a little bit more perspective on it, right? So she, in the show, obviously, if you've watched Jessica Jones and, go trigger yourself off a cliff, but there's a part, she was, I guess, controlled by this guy who had the ability to tell people what to do, and they would just do it. And obviously, you can imagine what a guy would do with that power with a bunch of good-looking women. Anyway, she eventually approaches the guy. They come face to face, and he's doing what villains do. And she's like, "No, you raped me." And it got really. And they go on this They had like this discussion about it, and he tries to explain it. Like they make it like trying to say, "Hey, rape's a problem. It's not okay." And she's like, "No, you raped me. I didn't agree to blah, 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 blah." And they go on for like half the episode about that shit.
Oh, my God.
And it's like you guys know that this is, a TV show based on a comic book character.
And Nick, just for the record, when I say preachy, that's a nice way of talking about any stupid social cause and political issue that you put in entertainment. So like when I talked about the Rogue One trailer, I said it's a little preachy. Well, it's funny how we're going to write these strong, independent female characters, but they all got daddy issues, so it's kind of like a dumb...
Well, not only that, it is so... And again, I'm saying this, Jessica Jones, it fucking distracts you. You forget what the show is about at that point.
Yeah, because I watched the Rogue One trailer as well, and I was like, there's something with her father. I was like, oh, she's got daddy issues. Yeah, that's never been a fucking plot thing before, ever.
If we're as trendy and as progressive as they think they are, they just fall back on old tropes. And old tropes work. A lot of older movies are better than the shit that'll ever get made. Make a better written film than Back to the Future with like all those different plot threads that come back together at the end of the movie. 90% of movies today are all flash in the pan, ooh-ah spectacle, and they leave all these threads open. Ooh, it's for the sequel. No, make a whole fucking story.
Yeah, and that's a problem. They think they're going to get the sequel. They think they're guaranteed the sequel, and that's the problem. No, you are never guaranteed anything in life, ever. Make a good, solid story, and make one. Just do one movie like that. And if it is good and you have more of a story to tell, yeah, then think about a sequel. Other than that, just make it good. That's what we really want. We want good stories. We want good stories.
I am with you 100%. I know Dion is too.
Fuck yeah, man. And again, I'm not. And again, And a lot of times we we're hamming it up a little bit because not only are we right, but we're funny. But fucking Jessica Jones, it literally, and again, I overall liked it, but it's like a 6 because it distracts you from the fucking show. Like, it literally is like 2-3 episodes of this shit, and it's like, oh yeah, he's supposed to be a comic book villain, but now he's essentially the weird dude down the street who just happens to have a superpower. Thank you, Marvel, for kind of shitting on it.
Hey, you know what? If Family Guy was doing this, they would have turned to the camera and just said Brock Turner, and that would have been the end of it.
Yeah, dude, it was really weird. Like, I had to like forget that. Oh yeah, this is about a comic book character. Yeah, thanks, Marvel.
Yeah,
I give it a 6 out of 10 with you, dude.
Yeah, and I mean, like, every movie nowadays, or every movie coming out recently, seems to be preachy or saying some sort of political statement. It's like, just make a good fucking story. Those movies, nothing that you do now for people now in their current situation is going to be memorable. Nobody's going to remember it at all. Like, just make good shit. Just make good shit.
And the thing is, we watch these old movies and people go, oh, they cringe. You know what's going to be funny is in 30 or 40 years, people are going to watch the movies from, I don't know, 2010 to 2020, and they're going to go, why was everyone a fucking goddamn hippie? Like, why was everyone so... Like, what was society's problem? And I'll be an old man and I'll go, well, people my age were level-headed. Then people about 3 years younger than me went full retard, and they just were so concerned with this thing called social justice. But... then the realities of life hit them, and gender studies degrees were worth 0 in the real world. And so people overtook that dumb bullshit, and a group of guys called World Class Bullshitters made this movie that made fun of all this political bullshit, and the world changed.
And we made America great again.
Yeah, we didn't even have to grab anybody by the pussy. I mean, we did, but we didn't have to grab him by the pussy to make America great. We made a great movie, and then we were invited. Well, Dion, you're married. You can grab her by the pussy anytime you want. I know how it goes in your house. You're just like, hey, pussy, grab, boom, you're done. That's the night.
But and again, this is my whole thing. And again, like I said, everyone, who you listen to the show, how I roll. But there's a right way to do things, and there's a wrong way. Don't let some fucking slack-jawed pussy tell you that, oh, there's no right or wrong. There's a right way to get a point across in movies, and there's a wrong way. You want a wrong way, watch fucking Jessica Jones, man. Because, there's a reason why in Avengers, when the Chitauri fucking attack the city, they don't show like some kid sitting under a taxi with his gut spilled out, and Joss Whedon didn't go, this would fucking happen in real life. There's a reason that they didn't fucking do that. Why? Because it would distract from the fucking story. And you would be like, what the fuck? Okay? That's why I didn't do that shit. This is what happens when you do that shit. You just want to make a point that is so out of place, it distracts. And that is the wrong way to do that in a film, in a TV show. However, like Jeff said, I'm the same dude. We've watched a lot of shit. I've watched a lot of shit with Jeff. And if you ever want someone to look at your fucking finished product and go, ugh, that's how you do it.
And Dion, it's funny. Jessica Jones is a year old, and what are we talking about? The forced rape scene. The forced rape conversation. That's the part that stands out to us, not because it's good, but because it's glaringly obvious that fucking... Like, I swear to God, Wonder Woman, the trailer already did that shit. I'm waiting for a scene where Gal Gadot looks at the camera and goes, girls of America, girls of the world, blah, blah, blah. You're better than everyone, and you don't have to do anything you don't want to. Yay! And the guys are going to look at the movie and go, well, I just wasted $20 and walk out. Here's the thing. I'm cool with, females in movies doing shit like Princess Leia is my go-to. In no way is she inferior to the dudes. Yeah, there's things she can't do, but that's how real life would be. Not everyone's good at everything. Same with Scarlett Johansson in The Avengers. I like her more than most of the Avengers on the team. Yeah, she's hot, but she serves a purpose, and I believe her. Meaning, she's a spy, and she has, martial arts skills, and she can do these things. She's not fighting the Hulk.
Yeah, exactly.
The Hulk chased her down, and Thor stepped in because Thor has the power. It's not because he's a fucking man. It's because he's literally the only one with superpowers that could take down the Hulk. And it makes sense from that team dynamic. And the Avengers is like, what, the 4th highest grossing movie ever?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, yeah.
Or something like that. I'm just saying.
I think it's 3rd, actually.
But instead of trying to push your agenda, Hollywood, just make a quality product. Don't remake shit that was good 45 years ago, like The Jungle Book. Don't remake shit or don't make a sequel to something. Don't make a prequel to something. Like, these Star Wars prequels, that's a bad idea. Those were bad. I'm talking about, like, the Star Wars anthology movies. Like, I don't need to know what Han Solo did 6 years before the Death Star battle. Like, what he had for breakfast and how he took a shit. There were, like, 14 books about that shit. And you know what? They were good. And the movies filled in the rest, and you had a complete story about these characters. But now, your money-grubbing ways, you're going to come in and swoop in and be like, hey, we're going to make a movie about this. So you can pay $20 to hear an inferior version of a story that was written 10 years ago or 30 years ago that you could have bought for $5. But you have a short attention span, and you won't read a book. In many ways, I feel like it's our own fault. Not us personally, but like people's fault that entertainment is so bad because they go blindly go into these movies like, it's going to be so great. Like, oh, Ghostbusters, I liked the original one as a kid. Well, then you walked out brokenhearted that it was a fucking joke.
Exactly.
And Suicide Squad, you know what? I'm going to tell you this. We're going to have an episode at the end of the year called The Worst of 2016, and it's going to be a long fucking episode.
It's going to be a long night for everybody involved, I'll tell you that shit.
Yeah, we're going to tell you to put the kids to bed, tighten your asses, lay down, get prepared. If you have a heart condition, don't watch that episode, because 2016 has been a fucking piss-poor year for entertainment.
God, yes,
I've seen some bullshit. Okay? I've seen a lot of bullshit. And, two bad DC movies really took up a big chunk of my year. And now, if Star Wars is bad, I'm just calling it a day. Like, nope. Nope. I want to redo on 2016. I want a fucking mulligan. I want a Groundhog Day this shit. I'm going to not go see these movies. Well, I'm going to read a few more comments, and then we're going to put this baby to bed. This one, I just wanted to read this one to clear up a few things, because there was a bit of a miscommunications from the guy from Carcosa. He made some comment about world-class bullshitters being like a Paul Feig thing, and I thought it was making fun of us, but he goes, Shade, I fucking love your show, in capital letters, so he really does love our show. And he says, Ghostbusters is a movie written by Paul Feig as a way to showcase his hatred of men and his overwhelming desire to have been born a woman. So, guy from Carcosa, sorry we mistook your comment. You have commented on a bunch of our videos, and you are now in the elite circle of world-class bullshitters' true fans. Speaking of true fans, hey Brian Lape, like your comments on all the Schlocktoberfest stuff. Thanks for listening. And a lot of people, including Dolmaticus, would like us to put videos on Pornhub again. So, oh, this one's for you, Nick. This is the final one. This comes from the Blue Robot Product Lord of Dunderland. I fully support the Samoan dictatorship taking over Florida. White people get fed to the gators. Florida isn't part of the U.S. anymore. It would be a positive overall.
Well, I should be campaigning here next year, so when that happens, I'll let everybody know.
Well, Dion, just when you thought the world couldn't get any dumber, we get an email from Goop.com.
Oh, good old Goop makes me gotta poop.
Well, this one's going to make you laugh your ass off. This email is titled, Dogs See Dead People.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh, I want to hear this so bad.
Well, I would love to read it to you, but the email looks like this. It's a white background. It says, Goop, shop, go, be, do, see, make, get. And then underneath there's a headline that says, Transitions Month continues. And there's a picture of Austin, Texas. And then there's a grab bag about buying purses from the good friends at Bergdorf Goodman, which I don't want to buy. And then there's one little blurb about a dog, and it just says, we first reached out to Tim Link after hearing an amazing story from a Goop friend who'd lost her cat. The friend in question got news that her cat ran away while she was... I don't care. How do we become a Goop friend? That's what I care about. I want to become a Goop. I want to be in a Goop.com email. I just want them to send out an email that says world-class bullshitters. And people go, okay, Gwyneth Paltrow, you got some balls. What you talking about? And then they find this show. And we reach an audience of like 1 million. And they go, this is a terrible show. And they turn us off.
I can't wait for us to be in the recommended section of Goop.com. They just see world-class bullshitters. And just, why do these guys talk so much shit about Gwyneth Paltrow. I mean, and they'll say to themselves, well, I admit she was pretty dumb, but just why are they so fixated? And then at that moment, we'll know we won. We won.
Well, because Dion and I secretly want to fuck her, like really bad. But just saying. We would like to pepper her pot.
Nice
Pepper her pot.
You know, Chris Martin from Coldplay wasn't doing it right.
Exactly. He's
fucking Coldplay. Come on.
We'll just double stuff her Oreo and call it a day, Dion. you down with that?
I'll bring the cream.
Oh, so will I.
she might really need that and really like that.
Well, I would film that, and we could put that on Pornhub. How's that for a
there you
fucking
go.
reviewed video?
Yet again, we've won. We've won.
Gwyneth Paltrow gets reviewed by two dudes, not white. Talk about diversity. Will it be forced diversity? No, we didn't have to force her to do anything.
Jeez.
I told you, man, I get weird when I get tired.
I
So
hear
the Twitter
you.
followers are up. You know, all the great shit on World Class Bullshitters is carried over to the Twitter page, thanks to guys like the last standing Samoan Nick Udom and the one, the only Dion Green. They are the fucking pillars of the social media aspect of World Class Bullshitters. I do all the editing, recording, and videos and all that. I do most of it, but they do most of it too. The other guys... So there, I said it.
I'd buy that for $1.
Nothing really going on. Yeah, I'd buy it too. That was a queef, not even a fart. The Twitter is mostly just, you know, our stuff. Thankfully, when you type in WCBS, we're the most popular. But somehow, there is a video sent from September 27th that says Batman and Green Lanterns 4. What? From another episode of WCBS? Oh my god, there's a thing called the Wednesday Comic Book Show. You know what? I'm going to click on this. How old is this show? They've only had 29 episodes. We've been claiming WCBS long before them. If you're a World Class Bullshitter listener, you let these comic book guys know, look, World Class Bullshitters has the hashtag. World Class Bullshitters.
Goddamn right. Fight
Right,
for that
right,
goddamn
right in the
hashtag.
fucking nuts.
That is our goddamn hashtag, alright? You know what? Do they have
Better
more
fucking
fucking
know.
Twitter followers than us?
They can't.
Let's find out. They don't. We have 6 times the amount of
Well,
them.
shit.
We are WCBS. They joined in March of 2016. Bro, in March of 2016, I was taking a shit
Well,
on this
damn.
podcast. All right? That's our hashtag. That's not cool. You know, they might be really nice guys, but I just don't care. We're WCBS. That's how all the files on my computer are dated. I'm not changing that. We sound like a shitty news channel.
They probably are.
Oh, they are. It's out of New York. I'm sitting here bitching about WCBS when there's fucking shit that's been around for 70 years as WCBS. You know what? One day there's going to be a Wikipedia page that says, you search WCBS. Were you looking for the news channel in New York, blah, 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 or World Class Bullshitters, the greatest 90 minutes on the internet that's going to be closer to 2 hours this week? And then they'll go, oh, the good one. So let's put this baby to bed. This is episode 46 of World Class Bullshitters. Every Thursday night, we take a dump on the world of pop culture. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up. Write a comment down in the comment section below telling us why you liked it. And if you thought we were a group of assholes, well...
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not afraid to say that every week on the show. If I gotta say it to the kids of the world that think, you know, just because you liked The Force Awakens means you're a real Star Wars fan. Just putting it out there. You know what's funny? We argue on a gangster level about the nerdiest shit. It's like, yeah, I'll fucking take you to school, son. I will kick you in the balls repeatedly over your dislike of Han Solo. Like, see, that's how mature we are on this fucking channel. But anyway, as I was saying, if you like this, thumbs up, comment, let us know. Follow us over on Facebook. We're getting a lot of Facebook followers. I'm seeing a lot of the guys like Reality's Frank and Ronaldo Aponte Hernandez and all those dudes. Some of the old school World Class Bullshitters fans. They're always on the fucking Facebook page. Sending me personal messages. I love to read them. If you send a message and we don't respond right away, it's probably because I'm drawing a picture or Dion's fucking somebody. or Nick's eating something. So it's one of those things. Or I could be fucking Dion could be eating and Nick could be shitting. I don't know. It's a trifecta. It's one of those three things. Somebody's got to be doing them all. But Facebook's a great way to contact us. Twitter's a great way to contact us. Make sure you just say @WorldClassBullshitters instead of using the hashtag WCBS, because you might get that comic book show, and you don't want that. That's like getting a fucking GoBot for Christmas when all you wanted was Optimus Prime.
Thank you.
Those fucking GoBots, those goddamn GoBots.
They're the Kmart version of Transformers, and no one likes Kmart. That's why they're fucking going out of business. And as always, if you want to contact us, you can head over to the email, the greatest email of all time, worldclassbs@mail.com. The best mail.
.com.
Kim.
Do you guys have anything else you'd like to add before we put this very bloated and overweight baby to bed? Kind of stinks.
Yeah,
let's go
make
throw
sure
him in the tub and forget about him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and especially share this video. For the love of God, share these videos so we can get more subscribers and more people to listen to us bitch about everything.
Yeah, we need more subscribers. We've really hit a wall. In like a week, we got 1,000 subscribers, and then we've kind of been inching our way up to 2,000, but it's been taking for fucking ever. Like, we'll put out a video, and we'll get like a bunch of subs, and then we'll lose a bunch, and it just keeps like bouncing back and forth. But guess what? We're like a bad penny. We always turn up. We're never gonna stop. Even if you hate us, we're just gonna keep putting out videos and videos and videos and so forth, just to piss you off.
We're like herpes. You think we're gone, but bam, there we are again.
Dirty
You can't
motherfuckers.
beat us, motherfuckers. I would just like to say in closing, make sure, if you're only going to listen to one episode of World Class Bullshitters, well, it's probably not going to be this one because you don't know who the fuck we are, and people tend to start at episode 1. But if you've been listening to this show for a while and you are excited for next week's show, please be excited. And if you have any ideas, any comments, any suggestions for next week's one-year extravaganza, comment in the comments of this video, shoot us an email. That'd be the most effective way, or the Facebook page. This is a show about you guys. This isn't really about like, hey, we stuck it out for a year straight. It's more like, hey, we did it for a year, and we have thousands of people that listen to us each week, and we're all fucking blown away that, a group of guys from the Midwest and down south, some asshole, made it this far. And if we've done it this far within 1 year, just think what we're gonna do in year 2 and in year 3. In year 5, we'll have a movie, and Dan will have died from scabies. Anyway, I've been your host, Jeff Hicks.
I'm the man with the plan, the original tan, a.k.a. the Malcolm X of WCBS, a.k.a. the man with the pretty nice big penis, a.k.a. I'm on my way to fuck your mother, Dion Green.
Wait, Malcolm X got assassinated. Are you ready to die for this show?
You motherfucking better believe it, goddammit.
Oh, good, because bad boys for life, man. We ride together, we die together. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I'm sorry, I got really drunk for a second.
And I've been the last standing Samoan ever.
Well, we'll come back, I guess, later today for some more Schlocktoberfest, depending on when this video gets uploaded. And Nick and I will get Dion's ass back on here, and we'll do some more drunk commentary. So get prepared for the rest of Schlocktoberfest to blow your fucking minds. Thanks for listening. As always, we appreciate it, and we'll be back next week. May the Force be with you. If you like episode 7, go fuck yourself.
R.I.P. Harambe.